Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice. That's it.
Big penis.
I take that really long intro in just 2 seconds.
Did he say pig penis?
Yes.
I
I
like
thought you
that
said
better.
pig penis.
That's way worse. That's way worse.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you guys join us next time. As we will talk about something else. Anyways.
Wow.
Demonetized.
The
that
fact
must be
if
a
we were
record right
ever
there.
monetized to begin with.
That
So-
had to be a record there.
No, I think we've
We
started
now
literally
owe
the
them
first
money.
second with
Negative
Oh, yeah.
profanities.
I'm wearing a wrestling shirt. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright.
I'm wearing a Nike.
So, where we last left off, you guys, after winning the kind of like a for fun tournament that they had going on in Rockham, helping now I would definitely say more solidified of a friend with Prime. You guys enjoyed kind of like the afternoon with her, getting to know her a little bit. And then the next couple of days go by as you guys were waiting on these other individuals that has ties with Clarence, just his siblings. You guys made it up to Stormfair, where you guys was kind of hoping to be there a day before. And later that night, Luro pretty much comes back to you guys, lets you know, like, hey, they're not ready for you. I will lead you to this location. He led you over to this little warehouse where all of you were allowed to come in and saw this tiefling in blue robes, which, again, some of you tend to remember as the tiefling that was in Baymont, who kind of did a quick run by you guys, asking some unrelated information. You all asked questions back and forth, trying to figure out how and the purpose of everything with the siblings, and have came to an agreement and an understanding. These siblings, besides Lura, which was which was stated that they wanted to see their father, which is Clarence's father as well. They wanted to see him perish for just all of the horrible and torment that he's put them all through. And they thought Clarence, who was helping him, who killed his mother and was trying to find him. So they thought hurting Clarence would be the somewhat easier way to hurt your father. But with a little bit of an understanding, Clarence, while you did have some questions to ask, you were not with him in any sort of way, and you were speaking the truth. You were speaking from your heart about all of this. And at the end of the conversation, they kind of came in agreement with you guys as well that they're going to go and try to set up a couple of different traps in different areas. And when the time is right, they will contact you guys so you can come and help out to at least try to capture them. And then once he is captured, of course, some of the siblings will probably have questions, but at the end of the day, he will probably die. As the conversation was ended, Gardos, the tiefling, pretty much quickly gave you all a warning to hide. Everybody besides Aeth, who prepared for battle, hid while the doors opened up for a couple of guards. They were looking for a kobold who was being led by this entity, which soon was revealed to be one of the other siblings, which is the Kinku. It looks like they were led here, and was you guys told after that this was a precaution in case if this conversation turned south. The Kanku understood the think of it like a signal that was given as the warehouse was dark, besides Abe just standing there looking for a book in the dark.
Bought it.
Guards probably think A's some sort of drug smuggler.
Probably.
Or addict.
The Kanku led those
both.
guards away. The rest of the siblings
Ion
came
is on
out, which
supply.
was the two twins, the elf and dark elf, as they emerged, stating that all of them will go out, try to make sure the guards are away, which would give you guys some time to not be here anymore. You guys accepted their deal, let them go off to handle, and you guys were told a little bit later that it was clear for you guys to leave. As you guys were starting to leave, lo and behold, the entrance to the warehouse was surrounded by a group of different guards, which I think it was the least, but I think Garber would have kind of figured this out as well, that these were faction guards, or mercenaries, if you will, who were more than likely here on the warehouse, not any of you specifically. As you guys were trying to discuss on like how you guys are going to quickly get out, Aeth, you hearing a familiar voice, but it's just not quite sure where to put it, kind of stepped out and tried to talk with him, but was quickly taken. You were handcuffed and in like some sort of heavy shackles, and was escorted away with a bag over your head. The rest of the group, after these mercenaries come in, trying to look around, you all were able to hide very well. They couldn't find anybody, and they all left, assuming Abe was the only one who was in this warehouse. And so we're going to pick back up that night.
Have any of us used any spells out of curiosity?
Not you.
So some of the others have?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Didn't
I used
know.
invisibility on you.
Okay.
I think I used something, but now I have to look.
But that got dropped when I got handcuffed.
So
If that was just to give me advantage in stealth, I know you have
Yeah.
more limited spells than me. I could have done enhance ability for dexterity on myself.
well, it's
Oh yeah,
fine.
I'm out of spells. Well,
So-
level 2 spells.
You guys are out of the warehouse and
Could we have
are
retconned that so he had his spells? Because I have more enhance ability spells than he has total.
That's actually true.
I would have just done that to have advantage on stealth. If not, then never mind.
we'll let the dice decide.
Yay!
Hey,
Yes.
just roll a d20. Odd means yes, even means no.
Look, this is fine as long as I'm not rolling. We're fine.
Okay. Odd means yes, even means no.
There you go.
Nope.
So, nope.
All
Wouldn't
right.
have been able to.
So you were taken away, Aeth, with a bag over your head. As a little bit of time has elapsed, again, the main group got out of the warehouse. You guys are just kind of out. You haven't really found a tavern to try to stay in, but Aeth, you are being also escorted away. And yeah, we'll just kind of pick up there. So we'll say it's been about roughly around 30-ish like minutes or so.
Huh?
Oh,
Was it me going
yeah,
first?
no.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
thank God.
it's the main group on whatever they're doing.
Can't he like teleport out instantly of anywhere as long as he's able to speak?
I don't know.
Think he's dead.
Does he do spells, or does he like? Does his god do spells, like, or like entity?
That's never god. I think he had an
Should we,
entity,
like,
then he got
Pay
shipped
his
off to another
bail or
entity.
something?
Mm,
I don't know.
And ocean's like a weird name anyway, right? Because it's like, get creative. Come on, man. Like, I
I
don't call
mean, it's
myself boat or house, chair. Not gonna name my son
No,
Prince
I
Toast.
don't know. I don't know really if you can shit on names.
I know.
I mean, Clarence isn't a bad name.
He's a
No, I'm
terrible
not. No,
name.
I
Are you
wasn't. I wasn't
joking?
trying to attack. I wasn't trying to attack him. I'm just saying I don't think we should shit on names because
I feel like if my dad knew I was gonna be a nerd, he was like, "Oh, that's the nerd name." So he was like, "Hey, nerd," and that's how I am the rest of my life.
I mean, imagine being called Noah. That's like the most basic bitch name these days. So
There's a guy in the corner that's just like puts his head down and just.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like in like all these for our world imaginary countries, Noah's #1 in like Europe and
Ah.
everywhere. So Anyway, I mean, wherever the fuck he is, I don't know. I've never been here, so
I haven't. I know Lord Bell is from here.
Is he
Ah.
here now?
yeah, but I don't think he is here. I mean, I would be surprised
I
if he
don't
is here.
know, but we could probably ask around.
Like
Well, you
Lord
have
Bell
like
seems
mind
like the,
messages.
I'm scared to be like, hey, we're in your town. Where are you?
I probably would use a proxy and not go straight to the source. So we probably wouldn't contact him per se. We'd contact
Probably
his
Sephiris.
yes,
Sephiris?
devil woman. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
I mean, I think she's a vampire.
it's a reasonable assumption.
Think she's a vampire?
I don't know. I'm like she is something. Supernatural.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's camera first off for a little bit.
It looks like he's
Was
back.
was it me?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
up 3 fingers if you're back.
Yeah. So interesting. Oh,
Are
cool.
there...
It froze on the 3 fingers.
I love it, by the way. It's the fucking American way of doing. Like in Europe, we do 3 fingers like this. If you say
I
stick
do
up 3
this.
fingers, it's like
I-
you know what movie is it? Is it
Inglorious Bastards.
yeah? Where they
Wait,
do
how
like
many different ways are there to do it? I only thought there were like 2.
No,
I thought there was this and then this. That's
can
all I
do
thought
that,
there
no,
was.
because you can do
I
that
didn't
too.
realize this is also a thing.
Usually
technically-
Midwest people like us go like this.
if you
This
can
is
also do
not
this.
really? I just do this.
Spider
Just
Man.
throw the devil's side. It's also
If
three.
like
I was
if
taught
if
1,
I'm
2, 3,
well,
4,
if
5.
you're counting, yes, but like if you're just if you know like hey I need like a count of 3 like 3 or just 3
Like my
or just
instinct
Spider-Man
reaction
it.
is this. This is 3, which is just the European way of doing it.
so
I feel like this is just a group of ADHD people.
What
'cause
about
we do
what
this all
about
the time.
this?
Yeah, we just derail. We derail it. Like,
all
all
right,
the time.
so what do you
That's
guys
like inherent to D&D. You derail all the time around random shit.
That's
what are
true.
you
And
what are you guys trying to do?
I forgot. We
Uh,
got
Yeah,
derailed.
I'm
honestly.
playing Dorks and
I mean, do you want to go after him today? I feel like
I mean,
wherever he got taken, it was like a bunch of people.
I think we should maybe at least see where he went.
But how are we gonna find it out? It's been like half an hour or something like that.
Are you able to locate people today?
No, I don't. I know. I only have for my 4th level spells today. I only have murder.
Okay.
That was a good assumption. I appreciate the murder spells.
like in case things went south, I had murder.
I did too.
Can you locate like his cane?
No, I had murder. What part of I have murder did you know you not
I,
understand?
I
I mean,
prepared
I also
Scorching Ray
have
for the first time ever.
mostly fighting things.
Yeah, I had
prepared.
like you know, wall of fire.
we're all preparation casters except for A.
Yeah. Like you know, like wall of fire.
We all can change out our spells.
Erupting earth, tidal wave. You know, all the good stuff.
Yeah. I actually brought some healing today. Again,
I always have healing.
I don't. I'll be honest. It's kind of a 50-50 chance whether I brought healing or not.
I've got potions.
Yeah, I got one, and I hold up my jar and say potion into it, and like, I have a potion.
It's cheating.
Well,
Don't do
while
it.
you guys
I'm just.
kind of figure that out, Aeth,
I take the potion, give it to Leo, and I chug it. Oh, he's there. I give it to Lucy. Here, keep this on you, and like if you feel thirsty, drink that.
okay.
I already
What,
drank
what do
She's
one.
potions
like-
taste like?
I am kind of thirsty now, though.
Yeah, drink it. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Do potions.
Takes it and just. It has a bitter taste to it.
It shouldn't.
Kind of like chemically. Tastes like you're just kind of drinking bleach
She
or
just
something.
hands it back.
Maybe it's like Tide Pods in flavor.
Oh god. So.
I throw it on the ground and I shout at the thing, another one.
iPod.
Garber's 9. He has definitely ate a Tide Pod if he saw it on
As we're
TikTok.
busy bumbling around looking for a place to sleep, you can do the other thing.
So, Aeth, after some time has passed, what are you doing as you are being escorted through, getting shifted from one side to the other, turnings?
Look, I was just here to get something at the library, and now you're arresting me? I don't understand what's going on here.
Nobody responding
Hmm.
to it. You hear them maybe talking a little bit amongst themselves about, check that corner, or just keep
Oh,
moving
yeah, that
here.
That corner definitely has somebody there. You should totally check that out.
That same familiar voice. How about you just quiet down, will you?
And you are who exactly? Please don't be somebody I want this.
Take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel like somebody just like hits you in the back of the head. And he's, I thought I said be quiet.
You? Yeah. Oh, he takes. Oh no, wait, no. Does he? I had armor Vagafist up.
He takes damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you
He
wouldn't
takes
take
damage.
the damage he would from the armor.
What
Magnet.
is going on?
He's gonna get hurt.
Out of curiosity, though, is that concentration?
No,
No, it does not.
It just lasts like 8 hours, right?
No.
an hour.
No,
It lasts an
hour.
hour.
So he tries to hit 8 takes no damage. And
Why is it doing that? I'm gonna refresh. It's no, it's not concentration. It just stays up for an hour. That's why I was able to cast that and then cast invisibility on Garbu.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, and it kind of like goes off a little bit, and you can hear somebody like takes like a couple of steps back, hearing like the ice kind of like doing its that frost like sound as it's like slowly taking place on some object before it kind of goes back to normal. It's just we'll beat the shit out of you when we get to the ship then.
What have I done that deserves that?
And they just keep taking you until you can feel and kind
I'm
of
struggling. Can I struggle a little bit?
I mean, yeah, you could struggle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and struggle. Make as much noise as possible.
Okay,
see-
just do an athletics with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Athletics. Okay.
you see how Elise just stands there. I have this bad feeling that Aid is killing himself.
I can't. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
19. Wow.
Okay. You can feel like some of the grips that's holding you like release, but then other people like come in. You can feel like other equipment, like the sounds of weapons being drawn and stuff, and a few more like just blunt like blows come in. Is it this? No, it's this. 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
This would be a great time.
I would
for
only
me to
take 3.
be-
Yeah.
And
I would take
somebody
3.
would take 12 based on him taking 3, I think.
So
Well, they take 13.
you can
Whoever
feel
hit
as
you.
though they're starting to rough you up as you're trying to fight back from this. But it makes it hard as well, the fact that you're still shackled.
I wouldn't have a spell slot left over, would I? From that 15 minutes of us waiting? Okay,
No.
no. Alright.
Yeah, I think short.
Just there's an easy way about doing this. Just let me go, and we just ignore the fact that you did this to me quickly.
How
you know?
about you shut up, or we can take you back unconscious?
That's real.
I mean, do you prefer to walk or be dragged? I mean, honestly, I could do either.
You know what? Fine. This is ridiculous. I've done nothing. You've taken
You
me
were
for no
in
reason.
our boss's warehouse. You're going in
I
one
was
way.
picking. I was picking up something.
Shut up, or you're going. The
I didn't
next
see your
words.
boss's name on the warehouse.
So they start beating the shit out of you.
Nice.
I don't know if he's getting himself killed, but he is probably definitely.
So
causing
is there?
trouble.
I'm trying to draw attention out from where we are.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're chilling in the warehouse.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is during the time when we're chilling in the warehouse waiting.
Yeah, I thought you guys would be coming. That's why I'm like,
Well,
okay.
that's fine. That's what you thought. So
Yeah.
Don't get
So-
fucked up, mate.
at some point, you black out.
Oh, okay.
Good night.
Yeah.
And as that's for you guys, since you went and located a tavern, just throw in like a silver piece,
Oh no, so
Yeah.
much money.
From each or just one in
just one in general.
Because we're only paying for 2 rooms this time. That's nice.
So
Alright. I look at the garbage. So who's preparing the look for stuff spells?
I mean, I can. I mean, we both could and search different areas, or only one of us.
Yeah, it's more like, do you want me to have ultra murder for my 4th level or not?
Yeah, you're pretty good at murder. I was
Yep.
thinking of just targeting his cane, but
I mean, you can do that too. Or like his
it might
glasses or
not.
something.
If it's like equipped at the time, I don't think it works.
Oh,
I think it has to be a not carried item or something.
let me have a look. Do I have that spell? Oh, I do have that spell. No, it can locate the nearest object.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't care.
Yeah, I think since the cane's so specific of an object, it might work.
Yeah, or his armor or something else, or his glasses, or like anything he carries works.
Oh, the arm!
The arm, yeah, hell yeah, because
Yeah,
they
it's
come.
very intricately carved and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like you
that
are
makes
definitely.
way more sense.
You see how
I'm
you
very
see how
familiar with that.
Elise like takes out her paper and with all his spells, so that it's like, yeah, you like as long as you see it up close. I think you've seen it up close very much so.
Yeah, I worked on it. I'm gonna remove my healing spell.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
Replace it with that. But
Sure,
yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, I also feel like the locate creature one would be a bit overkill when we can do it with the second level.
I mean, if we at least find the arm, then at least we get some form of compensation, right?
I suppose so.
No, I'm kidding. Joke.
I mean,
Joke.
you know, maybe Ocean will come in and like drown everyone. Then we'll just find A lying in a pool of water with everyone dead around him. You know, possibly drown himself, but you know, as you said, we can. How much was that arm? Was that like 1,000 gold or something stupid?
It's very expensive. It's made of silver. I think it's like I want to say it was like 500 gold worth of silver or
Oh.
something like that.
It
Like
sounds a
it's a
little bit
lot of
familiar.
silver.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of a lot of money.
it's a ton of silver.
So, um,
I think Eighth spent all of his money on that.
Yeah,
and
he's
just
broke,
hasn't
man.
had any money since then.
Yeah, he broke ass.
so I'll say as you guys kind of try to come up with a sense of a plan for tomorrow, we'll go ahead and go to the next day. Unless there
Look, I
was
got
anything
spells again.
specific somebody was wanting.
No. Hey, uneven. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Back on the uneven train. I think I've had an even 3 days in a row again.
So
I don't know if I need to take a long rest, but I'll do it.
everybody
Oh, I got another
can
hit die
take a
back.
long rest. Aeth, yeah, you could do a long rest. You are just. It's definitely not the best, and we'll get to you in a moment. But
Exhaustion.
That night
Not
before
kidding.
I go to sleep, could I send a message?
yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna send one to Safaris. And be like, Safaris, this is Garbu. We are in Stormfair. Are you and Lord Bell in town? If so, we are. I didn't think this through.
Don't it.
it feels like maybe a minute two kind of has gone by.
And then I get an annoyed response, probably like, "Who the frick is this
You
stupid?"
get nothing. She's also dead.
Well, he said
And
it was garbage, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. She's probably like this stupid kobold.
interesting to hear that you're in Stormfair. No, we are not.
Shit.
Can I ask why you're there?
Okay. I'll send another message because this is probably when I'm in the room with Clarence. And Elise can't tell me not to.
I'm not gonna.
We came to meet up with some friend enemies? Frenemies? And maybe there's some trouble, but overall, we are good. Where are you at?
That was a good one.
Almost,
That's pretty good.
like almost immediately. Don't worry about where I'm at. Hopefully, you can get out of your predicament. I can maybe offer some assistance. Let me know.
Yeah, that's good to know. Also, Elise thinks you're a vampire or something. I don't think we will need help.
Am I awake?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Oh my
Is
god.
If
Lord
I'm awake
Bell
and I hear the
okay?
word vampire, I tackle him. That's not a made up thing. I'm
Well,
just tackling.
the thing is, unless he specifically states he's doing this out loud, it can go through his thoughts.
Are
It's
you
ki-
doing it?
No,
out
I
loud?
would have been doing it out loud 100%.
Okay.
He's
Barbara
getting
has done-
tackled fully.
So she would have hit, Elise thinks you are a vampire, or
And then I'm like, shut
and it
your
probably
mouth.
gets cut off right there with the
Shut your mouth.
Either that, or it's just like a bunch of like weird gibberish. Like, why are you like?
Yeah, it's probably like, what the heck's going? Clarence, what are you doing? Are you mind controlled again? And then it just trails off.
Are you trying to throw me under the bus?
No, Garbu was just
Tried to
curious.
save
and he
you,
thought he
okay?
had a pretty good relationship with Safaris.
You almost said Safari.
I did.
As
I
I'm
mean-
holding him down. Is that your last message slot or whatever?
Yes.
After what
all.
it feels like a little bit of time has gone by.
Savar's like, oh shit, she's on to me.
Oh shit, that was a good deception roll.
It was.
That's probably the highest deception roll you've ever rolled.
It kind of comes back as a little bit of a chuckle and just.
I am.
No, I am not. Interesting for you guys to think that of me.
Only in the most positive way.
It's how I killed Bill, Master Bill, and I became a vampire.
Okay, but she said she might be able to help us. That's why I thought we were like on more friendly terms.
I say to Clarence after.
Getting beat
I
into the
think
ground.
you need to understand tact. TACT. There is a time and a place for everything.
That doesn't spell.
It's not an
Yeah, that's
anagram.
TAP, not TAC.
No, that's not an anagram. It's not an
Oh.
anagram. No. No, that's not. It's not how that works.
But you said TAC something. Anyways,
I
it
don't-
sounds like she might be able to help us get eighth if we need help.
That's
Though we
great.
probably owe her something.
That's not as great.
I mean, she didn't say that. I'm just assuming that if they gave us help, they might like expect a favor.
True. We need to discuss boundaries, right?
That's like a fence.
So no. It's like you're giving away information that was said in private between three friends.
She jokingly said it while we were walking on the street. I just kind of assumed that it wasn't that big of a deal. Also, Safari seemed kind of.
Well, we already know they
I don't
make
know if
people
comfortable's the right word, but
they make people disappear, right? We know that.
yeah.
Yes, we
I
know
think,
that.
I think, well, based on what I understood from Safar's, it's more Lord Bell does that. She didn't seem to know who I was talking about either.
And did you just believe her? Did you have some sort of
I
special
think I rolled
insight?
like a natural 20
I don't know,
insight
actually.
check. If I remember, it was like a very high insight check. If it wasn't a
If you
natural
did, then
20,
I
out
apologize.
of
I didn't know that.
character.
Yeah.
But in character, Garbo would just be like, "I really believe she didn't know. She didn't have anything to do with that."
Well, let's just be careful, right? Because, like, even though they're
She
not
could also
against
just
us,
be a really good liar.
she could. She
Like,
could. Yeah. So let's just take it slow. Maybe not like tell people that we think
I
might be
wonder if she
vampires.
knows.
That they're vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's a vampire because the only vampire we've had an issue with is the one that attacked Eighth, and I think they were already out of town when that happened.
I feel like vampires can like fly or something. I don't actually know. Like, I didn't get that far in my like
I don't-
Sprout
I-
campaign, so like I don't
Vampire
know.
just like all I know about them is they attack Eighth. I don't know much more.
That's just not fair.
Out of
He's a-
character, I think I rolled a religion check and I really didn't know much about
Look,
them.
Lion's going for the slowest water buffalo here. They made the chase for the slowest water
That's
buffalo.
you. That's not me.
You're a blind guy walking around in the woods, man. Like, let's be real here.
I'll know where they are before you will.
Yeah, but I definitely don't have any more sending spells.
That's good.
Okay.
That's,
So you
that's
can
all
go
I
to
got.
sleep without worrying about anything.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna roll insight on that. Does he actually not have any more?
You can
friggin'
roll an
messages?
insight.
I already rolled my deception.
What was it? Oh God, why is it so high, dude?
Yep.
4.
You
I
feel
once watched
like Garpu never really had a whole reason to like really ever lie to you, so it's kind of like one of those you've grown up with him knowing like he doesn't really lie to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go lay down and go to sleep. Hey,
Night.
Promise you're not going to send any more stupid messages to people. I'll include this in the first roll. So like I'm not gonna roll again. I'm just
Like
I'll
Yeah,
let
like-
he
you.
doesn't make a response.
I'll
he'll just
let
smile
you
and
roll
nod.
again.
oh okay.
I'll
I
let
think this
I'll
one
let
should
you
have
do it.
advantage.
Now this would have been pretty much.
No.
You're tired. It's been a long day. Here's the thing,
God.
Clarence. You recently, a couple of days ago, or like a week or two ago, really have came to an understanding that you and Laura were brothers.
Yep.
And then just a few days ago, even though it was brief, you got to see the rest of your family members. And you're still on the subject. Like, there's questions that, you probably want to ask them. And, like, there's those of, like, want to get to know of. And there's those of just, like, trying to understand who they are. Really the background of, like, why they want to go down this revenge path. So, you're tired.
Hey, I'm just gonna go to bed. I do want to say though that I might have met a lot of my other family members, but you'll still always be my brother. Okay?
Yeah, and you'll always be my brother.
Sweet. Good night.
Good night.
When I go to bed. If he does it out loud again, does that wake
Hey.
me up?
Nope. Yep. It's always out loud. As soon as you roll over, he's just like, "Wait, no. Can
That's
I tell
what
if
I'm
he's asleep?" Nope.
asking.
As soon as he rolls over, I'm probably like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then I do.
Hey, this is Garbu. Do you know where you are?
I wouldn't stop you from
Um,
sending that message.
I didn't think through what else to say on this, so just let me know.
God, he does them all out loud. I
You-
didn't know he did them all out.
you
Yep.
feel
All
as-
of these have been out loud the entire campaign.
you do feel a sense of connection, but you don't get a response back.
Ace dead.
Who are
Fully
you
dead.
talking to? I'm asleep.
That's a good point. He's not dead though.
You're
But,
gonna wake up. The first thing you're gonna say is, "Ace dead."
I write down. I like kind of like try and write down. I don't know how good my writing skills are, but
Stole my
I'll
pens
try
and
to-
paper out
yeah.
of my backpack.
I'll try to write down like 8 is not dead, but unconscious. Or I don't. Would I know the word conscious? I probably would at this point.
Word of the day.
I feel like
Yeah.
you
Word
would.
of the day a few weeks ago.
We've gone unconscious enough that I should know that word.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the next day rolls around, as you guys are waking up from your beds, feeling, well, a little bit rested, mentally, you probably needed some time to kind of think, at least some of you, about what happened yesterday. Aeth. It's cold. It's wet.
Aw, did you guys take me to your sex dungeon? That's so
It's
sweet.
familiar.
As you do start to come unconscious and start to look around or start to come conscious.
You see nothing because you're blind.
yeah. You can feel like your arms still like chained up, kind of your feet kind of a little bit droopy since you again were unconscious. But as you kind of say that, you don't hear a response as it just kind of slightly echoes.
Do I still have my one metal arm, or is it my metal arm, or my silver arm, or is it just not there?
Yeah, still there. Fuck it.
Okay. Okay. So is it more? Can I try and stand up, or is it just
Yeah.
not?
You can stand up, but your arms definitely hurt from you kind of like leaning in this kind of like a weird position.
One arm.
That's true.
Arm sore, singular. Well, I mean, I still have the shoulder on the other one. That might be sore.
They call it a residual limb. Actually true.
So,
I'm gonna pull on the chain, see how taut they are. I guess.
as
just
you
to get a-
like, it's like as you kind of like start to barely pull your hands, like almost like we'll just say like an inch. Like as you kind of do like an inch, you can feel it tighten. So you can tell that you don't have a lot of space to work with.
Okay. Like, I'll test it. Can I fire an Eldritch Blast at the ground, or is that more still getting that same feeling as yesterday?
Same feeling as you go to try to cast, nothing happens. You don't even feel the essence of like the blast kind of forming or anything. It's just you don't feel anything.
Okay. Alright. Dumb question. Is it for the chains? Does it get that feeling like if one side pulls more towards
No,
the other on the arm?
it's two
Okay.
separate chains.
I'm glad you knew what I was thinking already. I was like, okay. Alright,
So-
never mind. There goes my plan. Plan just ruined.
While you start your morning off like that, everybody else, what do you do?
So
wake
Ace
up.
Morning
is
routine.
alive. He's unconscious, but he's alive.
Bro, are you? It's freaking 7:35 in the morning, man. Like,
Listen, I wrote it down, and it's just chicken scratch.
can I
I
read what
wrote
he
it
wrote?
down.
Can I read it?
Yeah, why not? You've lived with them for a while, so
But did you use your elbows to write this? Like, would you go
No,
like this?
I
and
thought
then
I
go
was
like-
doing better.
Oh, this is like we need to work on your notation and dictation. Let's be real here. Okay, say it again, but slower and quieter.
Ace is alive,
Yeah.
but unconscious.
Oh, sick. That's good news. Wait, that's bad news. Is it bad news? He's not dead. The
at
crippled
least
blind guy being alive at all is pretty good.
at least Lucy's like, "Are they always loud this morning?" Like,
Oh, have you like changed your rhythm already? That's fast.
no, she wakes up early. She goes to bed early.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, I was like, yeah, they're always. I mean, they're like,
Like she would have been like,
when they're
maybe an
alone,
hour
they like to
early.
be very loud and very, I don't know, argumentative. I guess that's how brothers work, I suppose.
Yes, at least.
They sort of need, they sort of need to catch up, like what happened during the day. It's just they are scared to do it in front of me. They like have this whole conversation with each other when I'm not around.
Well, definitely won't
also,
be
I
doing
talked to-
early hunting with them around.
I talked
Ah.
to Sepharis as well. She said
We
she
don't
could
hunt,
help us
we-
if we need it.
Yeah, he called her a vampire and ratted you out at least.
Look at Garbu.
This is true, but I wasn't trying to rat you out. She seemed like she was in a good mood, so I thought I'd ask if she was a vampire.
There's this thing called a time and a place for everything.
I told him the word tact. He
Damn.
did not listen.
Yeah. But you spelled it the wrong, or yeah.
It's not
It's
an
an
anagram.
anagram. Yeah.
You said it was. You were like tact, TAC something, and then you were like time and a place for everything, and that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
it
the
doesn't spell the
definition.
same.
Anagram means that every letter of the word stands for something, but it doesn't. Tact is the word for doing things when it's appropriate.
Well, it should be
Mm.
time and a place for every happy.
I'm taking a page out of his word of the day book. I'm taking it, turning it over, writing tact, and then writing the definition for tact, and then putting it back on. Oh, here's your word of the day. Maybe you understand it now.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god!
get it, but like it should still be tafe.
Yeah, you're right. They spelled it wrong when they
Tact.
made the word hundreds and thousands of years ago.
know if it was that long ago.
I mean, I feel like
Oh.
how long has written and spoken language been on this continent? Like, I feel like
I
the
don't know.
word act would be old.
Long enough.
At least 9 years.
Anyway,
Anyway.
moving forward.
So
Oh my
about your
God.
friend,
Yeah, we just kind of gave up. Did you want to join the party?
I guess I'm
I'm
free.
I'm joking.
Like Elise puts down the table, sits behind it. Let's go for interview. What are your strengths and
recruiting.
weaknesses?
First up, Barbarian. Cyclops. Yeah, get him in here.
I have an idea.
It's like that,
Not
it's-
not the race.
It's like the when they introduce a new character to Smash, Lucy join the table.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
better-
Like
Going. Sorry.
Wait, I have an idea.
yes.
A. I do the S. That's my way of casting sending. I'll remove the spell slot.
I'm 2 inches away from him. He says vampire. I'm beating him.
A. Are you alive? Do you know where you are? Do you have any idea where you are? This is Garbu. I should have said that first.
make an Arcana check.
Ooh. It's not my strong suit. 1. But not a natural one.
Could I help him at all?
I
Considering
don't
I'm
think-
good at Arcana?
Oh. Nope. Nope.
I don't know how if that's how that
No.
works.
This
I didn't
this
think
is
so.
if simple term, no, not on this one, this particular one, just because this is the first time this has somewhat happened. You feel as though your message gets blocked.
Wait, I have had messages blocked, I think, 2 times before. Once with Ace siblings, and once with something, or his mom and one of his siblings, and then once with someone else, but I don't remember
Muhammad.
who else.
Who literally
Yeah.
said, "Who said fuck you?"
Well, Bahamut like blocked it herself, but it wasn't like being blocked by something else. I don't think.
Yeah, I know, but
It
this is-
was-
I think it's the other time when it got
I
blocked.
think
now.
I felt like Bahamut push it away almost. Like I felt like it was purposefully being blocked. I guess.
Is this
by
like
the
his
person.
sibling? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
So he's
Do I
It's a
feel
magical
like that
prison.
same sort of barrier almost?
Make a insight.
Would you be able to tell with a freaking one?
I think the Arcana was to try and push through it.
It
That's actually
You don't know if if there is other ways that magic like sending can be blocked, if they all feel the same, but this feels the same.
It feels kind of the same as when it was blocked for his siblings. So you think
so
he
you're saying
got
the same-
taken by the same people?
no. I think it's just the same kind of effect.
Okay,
And if it's the same people, that would be kind of convenient.
it would be. It really would be, actually.
It's like we go for something else and then we stumble into something. That'd be excellent.
What if somebody was like hunting them down for like their angel blood or something?
I mean, it didn't sound like it. They didn't even know who was in there. They were just like, "Hey,
that's
show
a good
yourself," and he was just like, "I'm gonna stand in the middle of the room and get captured."
I mean, if you coincidentally.
To be fair, he walked
coincidentally-
out.
No, even worse. Like at least here's that. I was like, "Wait a minute, worse." He walked out.
That's Lucy, I think, who says that.
Yeah.
Where we were at, was it like a generally busier section of the city, or was it like a quieter section of the city
It
as
was
far
like
as
a
foot
warehouse,
traffic?
right?
The way Stormfair seems is there is areas that you can see decent traffic. In a general sense, there's traffic everywhere, but think of it where one part of this town seems to be the town part. People come in either looking at food or general items or stores, stuff like that, and the other half seems to be like a warehouse like district where a lot of this stuff is getting stored. This is I think I said this last time, Stormfair seems more of like a trading hub where stuff just kind of comes and go. There's not where they're doing a lot of trading here, like Crisport, for an example. This is just where, like, this is where goods either come in to get stored before shipped off somewhere else, or so on and like that.
Is there like a reasonable assumption that I could find like signs of a struggle or a trail or something like that? Or would it just not be possible because of the amount of foot? You know what I mean? Like, if there's 2,000 people walking through there, there's going to be no trace of anything. There's 5, there
can-
might be.
If you guys, let's say you took early that morning, not like super early, but that morning to go over there and look, you could probably see where there might be I'll say if you guys were to go over there early, there's probably like 3 what looks like guards. Door, like a lot of these warehouses have their door opens. And this one that you guys were in, the door's open. There's like 2 standing out, and looks like some people kind of going in and out. So you would probably get the gist that it would be really hard to see if there was any sort of struggle, especially of not knowing where they could have gone.
Who's
I
the
got no
best
ideas.
talker out of us?
What?
Who's the best at talking out of the 3
Not me or
4
you.
of us or 50
You know, time and place for everything.
Well, I was
Let's not
gonna
talk to
say,
anyone here. If we're gonna talk to anyone here, you literally like you paint like a target, like hey, we were
Well,
there
my-
too. It's the only way
My
someone
thought
would know
was,
that it
what
was
if we
taken.
just go around asking people about
No.
our blind friend who went
No.
wandering off?
You know what
No.
we could do? All these businesses are owned by people, and it's a trading hub. They would have a place where you could actually go and find records, right? We could find out who owned it, and then try to figure out, okay, where do they live? Probably be kept in the same records office or a similar one, and then go talk to them. Be like, hey, here's 50 gold. Our blind disabled friend needs to come with us. We're his
You-
caretaker.
You did hear a name when Aeth was somewhat trying to
Bale?
confronting them. When they were trying to figure out like what Aeth was doing, they said that you are in Vethria's area. We'll keep it simple. And so you guys did catch the name, or a name, before he was taken away.
What do you think? Go
I
try
think
to
would be a-
find.
I think it would be a bad idea to go ask questions in a place where asking questions seems, or where if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you get captured and taken away.
I think there's also the fact of like we could pretend like we're merchants. That would be normal here, right?
I suppose I don't really look like a merchant though.
Listen, I'm not great
We
at
can
pretending.
disguise you.
With what?
I
Dust
have
and dirt?
I have spells and stuff for that.
Yeah, I
if you
could
want.
give you advantage on charisma-based stuff. as
Or
well.
I
No,
could
but I
do
don't
that.
want to go. I don't want to do this shit. Like, I just want to go, I don't know, brute force our way into something and make a mess out of it there.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah,
I think that's a
But
real
that's,
bad
but,
idea.
that's given me a result every single time.
Unless we want to like kill people and become an enemy to this town, I think that's a really, really bad idea.
Also, I want to point out I was right with the Kanku, so just saying.
You were.
Again, you gave it to her again, Jacob. This is not our fault.
I just want to
Oh,
point it out.
she has justification now
I
for
never
all
said
of
you
the
were or weren't. I kind of agree
Yeah, also,
that. it makes
I was
sense.
wrong and I was just overreacting. And then
No,
now we all
I'm
like.
things. To be
I
fair,
just
that's my
thought
least
that
favorite
it-
sibling right now.
Going down a little too hard. A little too
Yeah, I mean,
hard, a little too fast.
I mean, the thing is, right? Like when I see someone sneaking and I'm sneaking, I'm gonna shoot at they're up to no good, especially when the death threat message
I
just got
pretty
delivered.
much just showed up in time to save somebody from dying. Okay.
Hold on.
He
hold
wasn't
on.
dying. He was just going unconscious.
Can I go into my mind palace real quick?
Sure.
Lo, can you hear me? This
Save me,
is Clarence. I don't know if it's gonna work this time or not. Works sometimes.
Make
Persuasion.
Mind palace. Make a mind palace roll.
a
Mind palace roll.
I don't know how else to put it, so just do a survival check for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Guidance, or I can't, because I wouldn't have known he was doing it.
It's a 5.
So, as you sent that, right? You're trying your head to see if you can send this message to him with your mind.
Wrong sibling.
You
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
you hear like right behind you as he like taps you on the shoulder and kind of like shocks you
What
a
the-
second. He's like, "Yes,
buddy."
brother."
That was okay. We're gonna. We need like a safe word because I just pooped my pants.
Oh,
that-
I'm.
No, you're cool, man. It's kind of funny actually. I need to go change.
I was going to say that I don't really
It's compressed
smell
to the
anything
jet- oh.
that's different.
Lucky.
Oh,
you-
my poops don't stink.
Well, I mean,
They do. They stink bad.
They,
Listen, I eat trash. I eat literal garbage. They stink.
I mean,
Look, I
like
have a
it's.
thing for garlic.
I'm just saying it. It doesn't smell any different, so I don't know if that's
You're
a good or bad compliment.
No, I missed you. Glad to see you back.
Yes, as
Did you get my mind palace thing where I was like,
well, that kind of let me know that you at least you were awake, so I could come over. I was
Sweet.
waiting for you guys to be awake.
so do you remember Eighth?
Yes.
He got kidnapped.
Did you guys run into those guards that we tried to?
Well,
No, it's the other ones.
yeah, we can see. Apparently, he couldn't see what was happening. I'm just gonna go with that because we all jumped away and hid, right? And then who didn't?
Well, I mean, yeah, but those guards walked away.
Yeah, well, maybe they came back. I don't know. Anyway, so like, do you know where those guards are? Like, do you know where they got them from? You know what I mean?
As far as I'm aware, they came on
Or
the
no, there's
boat.
two different sets. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
you
Yeah, my
guys
bad.
are aware that they are the ones that came were the judge bringers. And since they
This
said
This was private.
yeah, they
Private
were
vessel.
they were on the lookout for pretty much Garbu.
Hmm.
While the one that took Aeth was again dressed like mercenary like who were trying to figure out what this person was doing in their boss's territory.
If the judge bringers are just kind of around town, should I really be walking around?
We had them to try to chase a trail outside of town. So we should be good for a day or two, but I don't know if they will continue to the city we came before this or if they will come back.
Oh, so you guys brought them over here from Vermont, leading them to us.
Oh, I mean, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
That's a new
Hey,
insight.
do you think the Rat Mafia operates in this town too?
What
Probably different.
rat
It's
mafia?
probably a different family.
That's true.
As the little rat's just holding a dagger to my throat.
He's
What
also
mafia?
like trying to like be on the lookout for like rivals.
Where were we again? I got distracted by there. Oh yeah.
Are you able
Mina,
to
don't-
talk to Aeth? You know how you can like talk to us sometimes? Can you talk to Aeth right now?
I'll guide him as he goes to do it. I'll
would
be
he
like,
even
"You
want
got
to?
Or no, should we let Aya to die?
Make sure.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
let Lero make the decision.
I don't.
Maybe you want,
remember-
like, at least put out a table and chairs. Like, should we let him die or not?
I don't
I hate
know
this
if
joke.
it would be nice for him to die. I mean, he is your friend, right?
That's not what we're asking. We don't ask us a question back. We're asking you to make the call.
Anyway, are you
I
able to
don't-
talk to him like you can talk to us?
I can try.
Could you? Just
Okay.
see if he's okay, if he knows where he is.
and I'll guide Luro as he goes to try.
I sit there behind my desk with a sign and that says recruiting new people. looking around. In fact,
You want me
We
to
need-
fabricate you a desk?
Even if
Oh,
it
it's-
doesn't work out, we'll surreptitiously find another teammate, probably a weird way in like 2 or 3
I
days.
can
mean-
make you a really nice desk and then a really nice chair if you give me
oh,
2
does it,
hours.
like Elise, like, is this just a chair not good enough for you?
So,
Nah.
AF. Throughout, it's getting what you would assume closer to maybe lunchtime. You haven't eaten any breakfast. These people haven't came to fed you anything. But people
Do I
has
feel like I'm on a ship? Is it like
no, you don't feel that. But people has came in, like you can hear the sounds of like what footsteps, people making noise as the sound of them opening up the your cell pretty much. And they just punch you a good couple of times. And then they walk away, lock the cell door and leave. And then they do this a few times, like 4 or 5 times.
I don't think you have a future in fighting. Maybe try crafting because your hits are terrible.
Make a
Listen, if you're unconscious when the message comes, it won't work. No, I'm kidding.
It won't work either way.
you know what? Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Convinces this guy to switch careers.
I changed his life. He changed my life there. I mean, after I beat him up a couple more times. Okay. Persuasion. Was that a natural 20?
Yeah. Nice. So he's like, or this is like, you never heard this voice. And he's like, I think he's right. Turns and just starts wailing the shit on you. And he's like, yeah, this is good practicing. And like, just going.
I guess he goes unconscious again.
Yes and no.
Can I got a question. For the cuffs.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Are they kind of like that kind of cuffs where they stop right there, or is it more like tight? You know what I mean, like where it's like a tight
It's like on your wrist.
on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
working on.
it's not the police cuffs. It's like the old school cuffs, I suppose, that are like sort of like a big band.
Yeah, like,
Okay, yeah. Okay.
you know,
okay,
like
never
the
mind.
iron
So you
is
can't
like this.
dislocate your thumb and then
Yeah,
switch
the
it
iron
up.
is like this big.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
the iron is like this big as it's like on your wrist.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but that happens. And again, it's not even noon yet. It's not even high noon. So, anyways,
Where the fuck
you
are they?
you already feel exhausted. No rest. Who knows if you're even trying to keep count of how often they're coming in or if there's a time frame. But you do get a message, but it's like you hear imagine a whole thing and then take a lot of words out as it seems like it's going in and out. And it's just couple of words. You, couple of words. And it sounds like the end of like a K, like a question. And then it ends.
No. I'm not. I'm in some ranchy basement. Where the fuck are you guys?
Make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
You don't even need to give me disadvantage. It's not even good. It's a 0.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, considering your
Yeah.
circumstances.
17.
Hey!
Why are you cheering? You should be mad. Damn.
No, because this is fun. Like I like. It's like because you keep making it worse for yourself. I think that's funny.
You don't get the message back, I don't think.
Luro just kind of hears like noises, but not the whole words to your thing.
Okay.
All I heard was just noise. Like, I don't know if he was trying to say something or if he couldn't. I don't know. I've never.
I think it's time to look for him then.
Okay.
Fine.
Right.
Are you making the call? Okay, prepare
Hmm.
all your damage spells. Elise wants to kill some people, okay?
Well, I mean, first we have to locate where he is.
Right. But when we do, murder.
Murdering?
So should I try to locate?
Maximum damage, or are we trying to avoid collateral?
Avoid collateral. I
Give me
I-
one level and I'll have fireball, man. Just give me one.
I think it's best if we try our best to avoid causing any collateral damage.
But what
Fine.
if collateral damage is the optimal way to take out as many baddies as possible?
I know what you're thinking. I too can generate a giant wall of fire.
No, different other things.
Okay, if by collateral you mean killing like civilians or like damaging other people's property that isn't
No,
the bad guy's
damaging their
property.
their property and them at the same time.
Okay, if we're just killing the people who took 8th, I think that's okay based on our kind of how things have gone so far.
And 8 maybe. But I can resurrect them, I think.
Okay, okay.
Depending on how it goes.
I think we should try not to
I'm
kill
just messing
so
with
many
you. I'm just
people.
joking. I'm just messing with you. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Okay.
I like the panic in your
I-
eyes. Though. It's
insight
kind
check.
of funny.
Insight check, Elise. 23.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Of course I'm not gonna kill 8.
Garber just nods quietly and then
Okay.
Why are you finger cutting me?
So I
Finger
think,
crossbowing.
is there like a fast animal that you can be that fits in towns or something? That would be able to support like 50 pounds of
Shit.
kobold plus 100 pounds of armor?
Horse.
Would it fit in running around town at full speed?
Nothing will.
Would like maybe like a large dog?
No, that would be the same thing. Like if you see also a large dog probably wouldn't be able to carry your weight.
What if I take the armor off?
Okay. I'm gonna sketch an image for you, right? You see a
I'm 2
naked
feet tall.
Yeah, but you're on a fucking dog or a horse running through town like a maniac. People are gonna react to that.
Yeah, but
Naked.
a dog, maybe not. It'd just be a kid
Mm.
riding a dog around town.
Oh.
That can't be the weirdest thing people have seen.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna just say this now. Like some fucking guards could be like, "Hey, you there, stop."
And then I just explain that I'm riding my dog.
And I look at Claire and I'm just like,
Hey, man, I can't control him. He's like a force of nature.
Or
Like,
we
I-
can just walk around town slowly and I can cast it multiple times.
It's a
Or we
tiny
can
little autistic tornado. That's what he is. He just does what he wants. It's like kind of cool.
It just
actually.
sounds like fun, okay?
yeah, it's just that it will attract unwanted attention, and I do not want to attract unwanted attention right now.
Right now.
Because like we have the element of surprise in a way where they don't know that we're looking for him, but if we make a mess, people are gonna take
Okay.
notice.
Okay, let's just walk around casually and look. We should start.
Or we could
discussing
just,
now.
or we
while
can
we're
think
here.
about where he possibly could have been taken, because he got taken away from here.
Well,
so
I
we
think
should,
if we like start here and then head towards wherever he might have been.
I don't
taken,
think he's
that way
gonna
we
be here.
can
Like why?
area.
Like
What if they have like
You-
a basement to their warehouse or something, and they keep people there?
I think that would be very
I don't know
counterproductive
anything.
because warehouses can be searched, and if they then find your secret torture dungeon under your warehouse, then you're in big trouble.
But like if they took him to like their place of business or
Okay.
something, can't places of business also be searched?
I think they have like an offsite lair.
I mean, they kind of have guards stationed here though.
Yeah, but it seemed not like guards. It seemed like private muscle, you know.
So where do you think they took them then?
Not the
Are you
residential
able to like
area, not.
follow? Are you able to like turn into something that can follow his scent, like you followed the scent of the lady
Yeah,
from
but
Alice
that was in the forest, and
Lair?
there was not like a million cents muddling it. Like here, and like
I
he
mean,
she
but
points around.
you're a lot more familiar with Eighth's scent than with the scent of the random
He
lady.
smells like he smells like almost nothing because he like prestidigitates himself all the time.
So just look for the only scent that smells like almost nothing.
Lavender. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, that's like
Thought
any
you guys were
fucking
my
It's
woman.
like-
It's like
friends.
half the women in town smell like lavender.
Like,
Lavender,
you-
lavender, and some like, like
Stinky man.
you guys are now actually coming
shitty hair
across
products.
the almost only problem with prestidigitation is you can't do scent-based tracking.
Yeah.
They have no
Yeah.
scent.
If it was Clarence, it would be easy. He just smells like his poop all the time.
Not all the time, just today.
80%
And I
Yeah.
checked.
of the time.
No, I checked. It wasn't even wet. It was just a fart.
80.
And you,
Oh.
and you smell like wet metal for some fucking reason.
I smell like old wet metal, thank you.
Yeah, rusty old metal.
Old.
No, it's
So, like-
neat.
And you wonder why
Yeah,
I
have you
took
seen the
this
inside?
state.
Have you seen the inside? Anyway.
I take good care of the armor.
Anyway, I'm just joking. I think like we can rule out this area. We can rule out where people live. So whatever is left, we start there.
Do lizards sweat?
Yes,
No,
No,
I don't.
they do.
I don't think lizards sweat.
I have
No,
no
I
clue.
think
Yeah.
that's why they
No
need water to
clue.
cool. It's because I think.
Or
they have
maybe
Well,
it's, maybe
in-
it's
I looked at.
Anyways,
In D&D, any
They do sweat.
humanoid-like creatures, whether they're lizards or not, fucking sweat.
well,
They do smell
reptiles do
sweat.
not have
They-
sweat glands.
Well, they do now, but not that it matters too much.
Anyway, but like so there's like I assume there's a residential area, there's like and then there's like warehouse area, and then there's some other shit, right? You go look at the other shit. I think
Okay.
that's where we should start.
Do you know where their other thing is?
Well, I think we were sort of in the residential-ish area before, and this is the warehouse area, so whatever's left. I do not have a visual in front of me of where we are.
Could we just ask where like Vetharia is?
If you want to get yourself captured and killed,
Well, I'm saying
Or-
we like ask like the inn owner or something. Like we ask like somebody who probably shouldn't work for them. Like I'm not saying we walk up to them and I point over towards the warehouse and ask them. I'm just saying like we ask a random person, like somebody over there, and I point to like probably just a random civilian I see.
Word of the day.
which one?
Tact. We don't point
Tact.
at people.
I
We
know.
need to like
Tact.
not. No, we're not. Oh my god.
I mean, I pointed to two different people. I can
Yeah, I
point
know.
to a third one, and I'll point a different direction.
Oh my god.
For all they know, we're talking about where we want to go.
You know pointing's rude, right?
Yes,
Then why would you do it?
because I'm trying to find my friend who's been kidnapped.
Are you a good dragon or a rude dragon?
I guess a rude one at the moment.
Bahamut smijt hem, wie is het?
He's being rude. Get
There's-
him.
There's this distant roar that's very familiar that it seems like hell is on its way. Kidding.
See, Garu.
Ah!
Yeah, it's not happening. I want to find 8.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it in the way where we attract unwanted attention and get fucked.
I don't think we'd be the ones who that would happen to. I think it'd be whoever tried it on us. To be fair.
Oh, did my internet go out for a second?
No,
Back.
No.
All your screens like froze for a second.
I think we all just stopped moving at the same time.
Okay. No, like it was like I saw like blur where like movement
Oh.
had happened and it like froze. But I think it was just a quick glimpse. Probably like a new episode of something started downstairs. Anyways, aside from my internet lagging a little,
I think we should try to find 8th. And if anybody tried to mess with us, I think we both have very strong spells we could throw out that would hurt people bad.
What part of unwanted attention did you not get?
I'm just saying, like, oh, Joseph's being haunted.
No, I'm good.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it necessarily like matters, but I do think that we should avoid conflict if we can. I just think we should try to find him rather than standing here discussing it. So, if you don't think we should start here, where do you think we should start?
The side of town we haven't been in.
DM, where's the side of town we haven't been in?
That's 350.
I mean, it just depends. Are you wanting to be more in the warehouse area or more of the, town-like area?
I think it's more likely to be in the warehouse area rather than the residential area.
I mean, I think it's out of town.
Like the
I
warehouse
think
area.
we could probably try to follow a trail, possibly, but
You look at the
that
ground.
would
and I'm
involve getting closer to the warehouse.
I
to
just
be
look at the
able-
ground with my 21 passive perception. I look at the ground. And there's like footsteps every fucking way. There's no way.
I mean, assuming Eighth wasn't conscious last night, they'd probably have dragged him.
Then you have to go find drag marks somewhere. And you have to
They
figure
might
out
have
exactly
dragged
where
a
you go.
crate or a sack of flour or something instead. Like, either way, it's gonna be hard. I'm just saying, right now, it's either we look here or we look somewhere else, and this is the last place we saw him.
It's like right now, like with you guys, it's like a little bit of it's not heavy fog per se, but there's definitely fog around.
I mean, if you think it's here, then cast a spell. Like 1,000 feet is quite far.
Got a point.
I don't think he's here. I just think this is the best place to start a search. And if we're gonna search, I think we
Oh.
should start moving as soon as I cast it, so that we
Oh.
can cover a bigger area.
That's a good idea. Should I cast the thing that makes us go faster? I don't
Maybe
know
we
if I have it
walk
right now.
from here. That might be a good idea. Can you
I don't
cast
know if
it
I
on
have
all
it.
of us, or
I don't know if I have it.
I
I
bring
don't
it
think-
up then?
I forgot until after I said it.
Sounds like
I
you
didn't
really
prepare.
did bring something
didn't.
up that you didn't prepare.
Bum,
I'm
But,
such a real-
bum,
I mean, I can cast it and see where it takes us.
It's only one person anyway. It's Long Strider.
Oh.
Sorry, I was reading a spell description.
Okay. I think as soon as I cast it, we should start moving. But
I mean, if you want, I can, summon some animals and then you can ride it wherever you fuck you want.
I think
Just let it
horses
be
would be
little.
the only thing we could get away with, though, because I feel like if we're
Yeah.
riding on eagles,
but we
it's
would
gonna
have
be
to
like
ride them at like a
come on.
almost walking pace, so it's not going to change. I think if we're running, it might attract the attention, which you said you want to avoid attracting. And if we're riding horses
Ah.
at a fast
No, I mean, like,
pace, it's also-
only you, not the rest of us.
I don't think with certain groups being in town, I don't think I should go off on my own. Even if they were sent out of town, I just don't think it's a wise idea.
Well, should we just get started then?
Yeah.
sure.
What if we go first, walk from here to the docks, and then maybe like almost do like a I don't know, curve or something to cover more area?
So as you
You lead
guys,
the way.
I'll let you guys figure that out. Aeth.
Yeah. They bring me lunch yet?
So we'll say it's somewhere around lunchtime. You can hear the sounds of footsteps. It sounds like just one. As you hear them reach the door and go to unlock it. Alright, so it's going to be up to you. You answer a couple of my questions without being stupid, idiotic, or wasting my time. I'll leave this food out for you and you can actually eat something. If not, well, then we'll just keep the routine like we've been doing. Does that sound good?
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Ah. Sounds like a little nap. Got a little bit of intelligence in you then. Maybe that's what you needed.
Yeah, I took some from you.
So, what were you doing in the warehouse?
Delivering something.
Delivering what?
Product.
Like, be specific. Stop wasting my time.
The kind of product that my boss wouldn't want me knowing about it. If I snooped into it too much. We'll say that.
Make a deception check.
Oh,
Wait.
he's good at that though.
I gotta look at something because I do have that background from City Watch. Hang on. Boop. No.
Probably like advantage on charisma checks with guards or something like that.
Anything with criminal related stuff.
Oh.
I'm trying to look to make sure. I don't think it's advantage, but let me look. Oh. Oh, it's Watcher's Eye. Watcher's Eye. Where is it? Oh, right here. I'm trying to click on it.
Not a problem.
Your experience with a person gives you feel. Oh. You're more. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's just more like I have experience with dealing with lawbreakers. Okay. Oh, okay. You. Okay. All right. Ah, come on. All right. Did I hit it right? Yeah, it's being weird. Oh, there it goes. Hey. 11. That sucks.
This failed deception check is brought to you by no sponsor because we don't have any sponsors.
Hi, Mom.
Right. Let's just say, clearly you're not hungry.
Will you let me out?
No. Why
I'm
would
being
we?
nice.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do?
I pull on the chains to get closer as much as I can.
It doesn't even feel like you went far.
Okay, it's just for. I know that you seem like you're holding all the cards right now and you're feeling really proud of yourself. But I think it's in your best interest that you take these off and we go our separate ways. Because I have a psychopathic elf for a friend who is not afraid to blow shit up.
That's persuasion, technically, if you have to say anything.
Not a
'cause it's
lie.
true.
But...
Yep.
And that's...
And she's not even she's not a psychopathic one. She's more like she is willing to blow shit up.
And that's supposed to terrify me?
Yes.
So you can go wherever you see fit into other people's property.
We were meeting with some people, okay? That was just a meeting place because it was abandoned and there was nobody there. That was the only reason for it. We don't give a shit about what you had in the warehouse. I am giving you a chance here. Do not fuck this up.
I feel
I'm
like
telling you, do
you.
not.
I feel like you forget who's in chains and who's not.
Oh, trust me. I don't. It could be an hour. It could be half a day. It could be whenever. I'm just saying, if I'm not there to tell her not to do something and she gets begrudgingly agrees, she's gonna do this. She is gonna blow shit up. And it's gonna be on your ass, which is gonna piss your boss off. And your boss is gonna be disappointed in you and probably, oh, I don't know, if you survive, probably break your legs or throw you, or, yeah, not throw you, probably tie something very heavy and throw you into the sea. But all you have to do is just get these chains off me, and we forget that anything happened.
Who is it that you work for? Since you said you were meeting somebody there.
I work for myself. I don't work for others.
You say that, but this badge says otherwise. Since you're a
Oh, it's a
part of the
souvenir.
Blades of Light.
Souvenir.
Oh, I didn't know they start handing these out.
Oh, they hand them out to the people that aren't complete dumbasses.
Ooh.
Sorry, you didn't get one. I mean,
Oh no, I don't want to be associated with them anyways.
mm,
They seem
That's
they
too
only
bad.
care about themselves, so I guess you just
Oh,
must be a selfish person.
oh, you know the old saying, the kettle's pretty black there. If you're saying that, but
Hmm. You don't even know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
Well, if you don't want to finish this conversation, I'll just take this food with me and we'll give it another day or two. As he turns to start to walk out,
Oh, by the way, your dungeon sucks, and the torture was about a 4 out of 10.
as you were about to say something, it kind of like stops the second you start to say something. The inner you, going through this tormented torture over and over, and it's been going on. It feels like it's been years. You feel like it kind of like almost like a glitch in a way, as it kind of like goes in and out, and it feels like it stopped. You feel like you're not in that legit hell anymore. But now all of this, not just the physical pain that your body currently has, but a lot of this mental pain comes in and just rolls right with what you have. So now your exhaustion now starts to take actual effect. The guy just kind of chuckles a little bit as the sounds of the door locking and he's walking away. But your mind is too heavily shaken to even recognize what just happened there. So you guys, the party, what are you doing?
So,
Someone smarter than me could probably plan out the route. But I think we should try to hit as much area with the spell for as short a time as possible. If that makes sense. Starting here, maybe heading out to like the docks and then around or something, but
The map I have would not be detailed enough to tell me like what the city streets look like.
yeah,
I'm assuming.
don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Planning a route's going to be tough. We don't have a map of the area. We don't know the surroundings. We don't know any of the routes. I think this is just kind of a shot in the dark type situation.
I mean, I suppose you could go to the docks.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. Where
Mm.
else do you think we should walk
Depends.
to? I'm just
I don't
saying.
know.
I-
Like as Clarence is saying, it's a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, we have a name. We didn't want to like go to the records or anything to try to look it up, but like
I
that would
feel
have
like
been.
whoever this person is
I could try
does not
asking
want to be have
Safari's.
records on them.
I could try asking Safari's if she knows where Vethia is.
I mean, that's a more reasonable thing. But I think
I-
I'd say
We might
don't
end
do
up
this out in the
owing
open.
her a small favor in return for a small favor.
I mean, it
Oh.
owes her a small favor.
I mean, we could just tell her it's between her and Eighth and leave it at that. I get no. I'm
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I mean, he has to pay the price of his rescue, I suppose.
That could be a fair point, but yeah, I could try asking her.
Let's just not do it out in the open because then
Well, my thought is if we ask her and then we walk in a line from the warehouse to wherever her thing is, and we don't sense him, then we know it's.
yeah,
not
yeah. I just mean
either
like that
of
when you
us.
send the message to her, like let's just not
Yeah.
do it out in the open so people can easily listen in on it.
Is there like a shop nearby or something that we can just tuck in, or an alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just duck into an alleyway. I can hide like behind a couple of you.
I'll just keep an eye out.
Okay. I'm just asking her if she knows what's her name, Vethia,
Yeah.
or knows where Vethia might
That-
take someone.
And just so you're aware, it is V. Oh, where is it?
Vethria?
Vethria.
Okay, Vethria. I could try asking her if she knows where Vethria might take someone.
Sure.
And where in the city that is. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
Safaris, do you know
The Muffin Man.
where Vethria might take someone? I'm gonna pause. real
I'm
quick 'cause
sorry.
I just need to-
I'm sorry.
Just-
It wasn't quick. I didn't even think about. I didn't even
No,
plan it. It's
yeah.
like, do you know?
I just
A muffin man. A muffin man.
That's too much
I was
Shrek.
trying my
I'll
best to
watch.
stay in character after I heard it, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Sorry.
As far as
Oh,
do you know where as far as do you know where Vethria might take someone if they were in her warehouse without permission? Without permission.
It's 8.
Help is appreciated. It's eighth. Eighth.
He's stupid.
Thank you.
Vethria is not necessarily someone to get tangled up with. I can have someone to at least show you where. But you definitely owe me.
I'll relay the information.
Tell her that 8 owes her, not we. 8 owes her.
I
Wait,
don't think it's gonna work that way either way.
It will.
I think she's just gonna view
Huge
it.
hand.
I understand you
Okay.
might view it that way, but I'm saying I think she's just gonna view it as us owing them
No.
rather than one of us.
Like I
but
guess
all
8
of
is dead
us.
to us then. Because I don't really want to owe them anything.
But she said she could have someone lead us to them.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you again.
but we
Anyway.
would owe them.
Should we
But I assume we'd have to contact back again to get that.
should we
So-
play into that though? We got an associate of Master Bells to give us information on how to find him. Well, I wonder if his name carries enough weight that that would matter.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Just go around town being like, we're allies of Master Bell,
No, if she's going to give us somebody to lead us there,
Oh.
we know where we're going.
and we'll have a associate of theirs.
Yep.
I don't know if we want to push it that far because then probably they will be pissed off that we implicate them in everything.
I mean, if we're already going to be in debt, we might as well be in debt, right?
I doubt they
Mm,
want that.
You don't take out a loan for
The
$5,
way
you
she
take out a loan
talked,
for
the
10,000.
way she talked, it sounds like they might
my
not
God.
get entangled with this person.
Like they don't want. Yeah, exactly. And I think if we do that, then I think
It's bad
you might get eaten.
That's true. I
Yeah,
am
you don't want
tasty.
to turn out like Vel.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, Elise, since you said you
Val,
were
sorry, I said that.
keeping
Mm.
watch, you see someone who kind of like appears to be in a somewhat like maidish like outfit who, you know, stops and turns to go down the alley where you guys are in just a few feet and just kind of stops and gently bows. I was told
dear
you
God.
needed assistance.
Oh, that's quick.
Man, why can't DoorDash do that quick?
It's like at least takes out the phone. I didn't order an Uber
You
yet,
wanna
but yeah, sure.
take the favor?
Do what?
I'm still gonna argue with them that
No,
8
ask
owes
to
me the
Elise,
favor.
do we want to take the favor? I mean, it'd
I'm
be on
sorry.
8th's behalf, like you're saying. But
Yeah, like I'm gonna like throw him under the bus because he threw himself under the bus. Now we have to do this to get him out from under the bus. So I feel like he then gets thrown under the bus again later.
okay, but we might have to help 8th resolve his favor later. Is the issue? I think.
That's a bridge. That's a bridge for cross. Then we'll see what the favor
Okay.
they want from 8.
So
I look back at her as we're like discussing this probably loudly at this point. Not loudly, but like loud enough for her to hear. I look at Garbu. Well, do you want to?
could I even cast the spell then if we're being led to their base? Or...
No, I think we should just. I think it's just. I mean, more like, do you want to talk to her? Should I talk to her? I mean, that doesn't matter to me.
I'm the one who talked to Sepharis, so
Yeah, I guess you can talk to her then.
okay. So you can lead us to Vethria's, where she might take someone.
In a manner of speaking, yes, I can.
Okay. You were sent by, just to make sure, you were sent by Sepharis,
That is correct.
and 8th will owe you guys a favor.
If that's what y'all are agreed upon.
Okay.
I feel
think
like we're
that's
not
what
talking to
we're
someone
agreed on.
of any importance, just so we're clear. Like,
I understand that. I'm just
Okay.
verifying information before I sign any sort of deal where my soul gets sucked out.
no offense to you. I just, yeah.
I believe we're in agreement on the situation then. If you'd like
Yeah,
to,
8 pays the bill, but like we're like
yeah,
paying. Like he gets to get the bill once we say this as.
yeah.
And then I pushed the bill on one of you guys. No.
Yeah, it's like.
Very well. If you all will come with me. And
Right.
she
At least we
turns
cover
and
it.
starts walking out the alley
No, I'm not covering anything.
with you guys
You
following.
got it.
A couple of minutes later, you guys are led to just slightly out of town. Like the docks is more from the northern end of the town. You guys are led a little bit to the east western side. And it's not. I don't want to say out of town. It's where it's still like right there, kind of on the coast, where this is, but it's there's not like a beach like area. It's slightly up or elevated.
Wait, but it's out towards the water. He muted him.
Do what?
It's out towards the water.
Yeah, so
Garbage just over here, like, dang it, we could have found it if we just walked towards the.
well, as you guys get close to the water, there is you can you can kind of like barely see what looks like islands out there. They appear to be at distance, and uh, she first turns back to you and guys and Vethria. Her headquarters is located on one of the islands out there, and kind of pulls out of her uh, one of her like robe like areas. It's kind of like a very small localized map of the islands, and she points to one that's a little bit kind of like in the middle-ish northern of these islands, and it's just this is where her headquarters is located, and you can find possibly your friend there. That would be where the most reasonable of where he would have been taken to.
You said on the north, so like this island or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's going to be, somewhat not specific on this particular map, but
Yeah.
now because of y'all's agreement, I won't be able to take you there myself. But because of the relationships that you guys at least had a little with, and a somewhat satisfaction from my understanding with Lord Bell and Master Sepharis, is that you all are good workers or companions in a sense. When they hired you for the job, you did well. They arranged for a small boat that could take you from here to there, but be warned, as she is not one to be easily crossed.
Bethria, that is, or Sephiroth isn't one to be crossed.
Well, in
That's
that
true.
regards, both.
But yeah.
But you may be able to seek an audience with her and negotiate about the release of your friend.
What do you think? At least, should we take the boat over and try to negotiate with an audience, or we just fly over separately and we'll have no tie to Lord Bell. I turn to the maid and say that we'll just be there on our own terms. If she asks how we found it, we won't say.
It's good luck. And she just kind of stands there, like, unless you guys like walk away, she's just kind of like standing there watching.
Should we go get a boat?
Nah, don't need a boat.
Eagles?
Eh,
Oh, we
mean,
could ride
do we want-
dolphins.
I
mean, we could.
What do you mean?
Little uncertain on that one. I could
Really
hold
big
a boat if we wait
fish?
an hour, and then you could tie it behind a dolphin. But like, I think me riding on something that's like going like this in the water is a bad idea. I'm gonna sink straight to the bottom.
Fine. Instead
Where
of
did
dolphins,
where'd
how about one whale?
I mean, I
Where did
could certainly-
Garbu go?
I mean, I don't know if there's. Wait, let me have a look. Is it an inland sea? I don't think there'd be whales in an inland sea.
I don't think so.
What's the worst that happens? The town thinks there's a new sea monster.
I mean,
God.
we could start spreading the rumor of a new sea monster. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh, Zira!
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Eagles or underwater? With the whale, we could all climb in the whale's mouth, I guess, and go underwater.
Or literally ride on its back. Like, I don't... It doesn't have to go under.
I don't know if we're trying to avoid being seen approaching.
Are we going to fight or talk?
I feel like if we negotiate, we sort of owe a bigger favor because Lord Bell's kind of putting his name on the line for us to talk with them.
We're not
Whereas if
mentioning
we
Lord
just,
Bell. I thought.
that's what I'm saying. I think if we just show up without riding on the boat and going to the meeting they've sort of arranged.
I mean, we could like
They
now that we know.
just so you're aware, they didn't arrange any sort of meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were
Okay, so the thing is,
your thing
yeah,
was just
okay.
where was she? She's like in that direction.
so
And we have a boat that can take you there.
if we wait another day, we can prepare our spells to get there more stealthily in a way that they won't see us coming. This requires a day.
Don't know if it necessarily matters. I feel like once we're on the island,
Yeah, but so we don't get
doesn't
seen
necessarily
getting
matter.
towards it. And then when we're on the island, that can also make us more stealthy so that we won't get seen on the island.
Takes a lot to
Uh,
make me stealthy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I have a +10 bonus. Anyway, not to say the numbers. Like, you remember, like, huge bonuses? It's like
A
you literally.
disadvantage is a disadvantage, and I've rolled more natural ones on stealth checks than anything else.
I mean, we could
Yeah.
make it neutral,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
and I'm at advantage, and she's at advantage. Like I'm at double advantage because I already
Do
have
we
it with
want
the
to wait
cloak.
an extra day, but to find A?
I mean, the thing is, like, more like. If we want to get to. Like, we do not want to really negotiate because that's. I don't know. Like, I feel like they just.
I think they're gonna want a lot of things in exchange for him at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not really in the mood for that. So, like here's the plan, right? I'm gonna like sketch the plan. We go there, underwater, water breathing. Yeah, water breathing. Very nice. Go underwater. I summon some fishies to like carry us there quicker underwater. Then we show up towards at the island. You locate where his arm is. I summon some animals to dig their way to it. We tunnel to where he is. Get him out. Leave. I mean,
Do we know he's in a basement? Like, do we know for a fact?
I don't know where he is. Like we
No,
just
we
think,
don't.
like I
That's what I was
assume
gonna say.
like if he's not in the basement, it doesn't matter if he's in the basement. We come from underneath the floor. Or if he's up higher, we figure it out.
How do we get through the
Regardless.
foundation
Yeah.
quietly?
Look out towards the island. Does it look like there's any sort of structure on it?
I mean, I
From
could
here?
prepare.
You won't be
I
able to
could
tell.
prepare. I could prepare a spell that literally shapes stone, so
Oh,
I
I
could
forgot
literally
about that.
create a corridor into it.
Yeah, I could
So-
also prepare.
Yeah, exactly. So we do that. We prepare that. That way, we infiltrate,
Right.
extract, instead of going in like gun ho and try to blow up the place right now, and like also potentially get caught on the way there. What do you think?
That's a
This
better
is like-
plan than what we have. So like, yeah, I got
that's,
nothing.
that's like that's the plan I'm sketching right now.
I can't do the stone shape if I do locate creature. Should I do locate object or locate?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we
creature?
we can gamble on the object instead. Like worst case, you have to like locate object and something else if he got separated from his arm.
Okay. I
Which
mean,
is like a lower
also we're also gambling on the fact that we're assuming it's like less than 10 feet deep if we are digging down or digging through.
I mean, I mean, it's just like the animals will do the work for us.
Oh, I thought we were
Initially.
using stone shape. for
Yeah,
that.
but you can have the animals initially do the job to get there, and then stone shape.
When we get close, one of us opens it, we grab him, the other one closes it, and we go.
Yeah,
Something
sure.
like that. Okay. In, out, we're done. Sounds like
Yeah.
a great plan. I think this is the most we thought through anything in the entirety of.
Yeah, the original
Thanks.
plan right now was just to fly and go in guns blazing and then see what
Yeah.
happens. And this is
I
more
think,
like
I think the change of pace of getting a little more planning in is pretty good.
I mean, the only reason why is because this seems
Damn
to be
it.
like some fucking crime. Like if they say don't cross them, that means that we have to like
I
tone
think this is
down
great.
the
No,
violence.
I think this is great.
It just means that eight's gonna stay there for another day, which is probably not the most optimal. But I mean, like, I think he'll appreciate being saved more efficiently than potentially being killed whilst we're trying to rescue
Yeah,
him.
because you just wanted to hit him with spells.
No,
as-
that was no, like that's just
Okay.
a joke. Just to mess with
Okay.
you. No thing. No.
It
whatever.
seemed. It wasn't like it came across as a joke, but it just seemed very coarse, I guess.
I mean, if I wanted to kill him, okay, I've had like a million opportunities to do it. Anyway, I like this plan. What do you think, Lucy?
I mean, I think I'm just here for the ride.
Very good.
I mean, I'm just. Are we killing? Is that what we're? Is
I mean,
that,
if you're getting caught, we're killing.
but didn't he do something wrong? I mean, wasn't that somebody else's thing?
Yeah, but you don't kidnap somebody who did something wrong. You
We
report them to
incapacitate.
the authorities.
We incapacitate them. Also, this doesn't seem really like a person who does things legally, if that makes sense. If you have a, like, Elise just stands there looking at the islands. If you have a lair, I'm gonna call it a lair now, out in the middle of a group of islands, that seems shady to me.
Wait, so does I turn back to the maid? Does Lord Bell have an island?
That is
Like,
information
you
that
don't
I
have to point
cannot.
to it. I just want a yes or no.
That is information that I believe I am not allowed to give.
Okay. So he does.
I mean, like, I imagine, like he has like a big yacht and all the good stuff,
Probably. But,
and like a
Right.
really
Can I
like
insight
vacation
check?
retreat.
that? Probably not, but
I mean, she's stone faced.
I mean, it would be disadvantage at best.
I mean, no, the DC would just be extremely high. He wouldn't have the disadvantage. The DC is just extremely high. Well, he would have rolled
natural
a 20.
one
So.
and a natural 20. So if it wasn't a disadvantage, it would have been a natural 20.
Yeah, too bad the DC was 30. Unlucky.
I mean, it's regardless. It's one of those
I like that it's one or the other
that's true.
Yeah.
right now.
Regardless, she
I'm-
seems absolute plain.
I feel
That-
like either way, Garbu believes that Lord Bell 100% has an island out there. Like, it
Yeah, for
doesn't
whatever
matter
reason.
what you answer right now.
Okay, that's all it needs then.
Listen, either with
Oh
the natural
my
20 or with the
God.
natural 1, her just being stone faced, I'm like, he has an island. Don't know where it is, but he has one.
It might not even be there. It might be somewhere else.
I don't
But he
think I've
has
ever
one.
seen that, by the way.
Also,
Natural
look at
one.
Luro. It's like you can go invisible at will, right?
I
Oh,
can,
okay.
yes.
Okay, good. Like
And you could just
additional
kind of be invisible there. And...
addendum to the plan. Since he can teleport to people, you can invisibly teleport to him, and then see if there's any people before we go in. If there's no people, we go in. If
Great
there's
idea.
people, he goes out.
The only problem I
Wait.
have is putting Luro in unnecessary danger.
Well, I
we
think
already
she's
know they're
saying, like,
violent.
right when we go to in, we have
Oh.
Luro
It's
teleport
like
in
he
and-
scouts. He
Okay,
scouts
yeah.
invisibly.
I thought you meant
like-
like early. Yeah, no, that makes
No, no,
sense.
no. He
Not right
scouts
now.
invisibly.
Wait, can you teleport with someone?
No, we
No.
already talked
No,
about that.
only himself.
I was
But,
gonna
like,
say,
if he
'cause
goes in-
then we could just like stand outside and be like, just teleport in. If things go bad, we'll come in and like teleport back out with Eighth. But like,
No,
never mind.
it's been stated he can only do it himself.
So you
Hopefully
can
Eighth
advance
didn't,
scout the
like,
room.
lose anything important.
Probably he did. But like we can have him the advanced scout, right? And then he goes in, checks, coast clear, we go in. Otherwise, we wait. This is like the plan is all coming together. Lucy, what the fuck can you do, by the way? We never bothered to ask.
What do you mean? What do I do?
Like, what? How do you like? Can you do like the pew pew like us, or what's your deal? Because you were kind of unstable there back in the
you get
back. So,
first-hand experience. I look at Clarence.
or did you
Um,
fuck up? Was it Clarence you fucked up?
Mine are hard to control.
Yeah,
the
that's fine, I
higher
just
the
wanted to-
higher I go,
Ah.
but she pretty much she tries to explain some of the things that she can do. So she mechanically, the higher it goes of a spell, like more of a problem she could possibly have. But
Is it a wild magic sorcerer or what?
uh
Adjacent?
no.
Okay.
But she tends to focus a little bit more around acid or toxic stuff, so that vitrolic, however you say it, the vitrolic sphere,
Okay.
stinking cloud, ray of sickness, and then some of the other ones she can do: shield, misty step, hold person, slow. because she did that on somebody, I think.
So it's like a wizard sorcerer type of spells.
And greater invisibility.
Is Misty
Got
Step?
him.
Can you take someone with you with Misty
Nope.
Step, or is that
No.
by yourself?
Only
Okay.
Dimension Door and
I
Thunderstep.
couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if Misty Step was the one that goes.
No.
Thunderstep,
Okay.
you can take someone with you.
Yeah, Thunderstep
and
and Dimension Door. But they have to
And
be
then
outside.
the Fey
Fire-
Leap or something like that, but
I
it's
think
not a
it's fire
spell. It's,
step or something.
No,
there's
it's
like a
Thunderstep.
Fey
It's
thing.
Thunderstep. It is Thunderstep. I remember Thunderstep being one of them. I couldn't remember.
But there's
Misty
like a
Step or not.
Fey thing where you can also do like a jump, but I think you can do more than just one person as well with that. Fey Leap or Fey Jump or something. Because Teller had like, you know how he could like do different spirits or whatever? One of his spirits was basically that Fey Leap, and he could do, I think, 5 people up to 15 feet.
I mean, there's also a different spell like Vortex Warp or something, which is like none of
Yeah.
us has it, but
There's
that's
a
like
few. There's a few things.
So, are you guys just going to rest until tomorrow?
Is there
Uh,
anything we could buy to prepare for tomorrow?
No, I think we
I-
have what we need.
If we. Let me double check before I speak out of turn.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I have a scroll of darkness we can just pop and then see ya.
Mhm.
No,
I
I didn't
mean,
prepare it. Never mind. I was gonna say that I could, if we go buy some diamond dust, I could glyph of warding something, but I don't have the glyph.
No, I think we
I
have
didn't
what we need.
prepare it.
Worst case scenario, do you want me to just pop the scroll or just save it?
We'll see how it goes. But I
Okay.
mean, it's for their. We'll see what the situation. I think it's situational. I think if there's a bunch of people trying to follow us or trying to stop us, you just darkness them and then we just take 8 and leave.
Sounds fair.
Also, he's probably shackled, so I think we need to think about how to break those shackles quickly.
I can. Picking him won't be
Do
quick.
we know
Yeah.
he's shackled?
I mean, I assume that's how people restrain people in this world.
We could have.
I mean,
be an
I
eight,
would say
no.
this: you guys probably at least knew he was shackled when he was escorted away.
I mean,
You-
people get shackled, that's
No.
how it works. It's like you're not
But we
gonna like.
watched him get beaten up and dragged away.
Yeah, but
Watched.
so you just like but I assume Garby, you can like unmake the shackles.
Depends if I have a 4th level spell or not. If I don't,
Spot.
it takes an hour.
But can't you turn it into something? Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
It takes
Could
an
also
hour.
We could also just break out if he's like, I don't know, chained up to a wall or something.
I-
We can like break off the wall with it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I could also just like banish him, but that's the 4th level spell. And then
We'll figure it out.
banish him immediately.
So, you guys wait for tomorrow?
Wait, can we go to a general store?
Sure.
Do you have bolt cutters?
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Okay, can we buy some bolt cutters?
I don't know how much they would be, but let's just say 5 copper.
I'll make sure my smithing tools are like available so it doesn't seem that suspicious that I'm buying bolt cutters. But
Bolt cutters, hydrochloric acid, rope, duct tape,
Bombs. Lots of bombs.
bomb. Oh my
that's
god. That's even
the
worse.
that's
Do you
2
have,
stores down.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm a
so-
miner and I'm a blacksmith, so like I mine my own materials. I need a lot of TNT. No, I'm kidding.
Do you have sulfur
yeah.
and shit like that? No.
yeah, I'll buy some bolt cutters. How much did you say it was?
Like 5 copper.
Are there a lot of shops here, considering it's a trading port?
I'll pay
Surprisingly, no.
with-
It's not like Chrisport. This is more of the... Think of it like the industrial side of a trading port.
We're in Jersey right now. Let's be real. We're in Jersey. We're not in New York. We're in Jersey.
Oh
You
god.
said it was
Yeah.
6 copper.
Five.
All the Americans know what we're
5
talking about.
copper.
So,
Hey, Tony. Sorry.
anything else? No.
Should you like maybe reinforce those bolt cutters with your thing?
I will do that. I'll take the bolt cutters. I'll like look at their design, and then I'll spend 1 hour just kind of tapping on them, and they will be made out of the hardest material I am consciously knowledgeable of. That would make them under 100 gold pieces of value.
Okay.
I'll also lengthen them slightly so they have more leverage.
Okay.
Better for cutting through things that way. I don't know what the hardest material Garbo
I'm
be
not.
familiar
I'm not
with,
going there.
whether it be like titanium or
I'm not going there.
Diamond.
Okay.
Diamond.
Diamond is not
diamond
diamond
bolt
is really
cutters.
good. Diamond bolt
Sorry, it was a,
cutter.
it was a
That would definitely
Minecraft.
go
It was a
over-
Minecraft.
Like
It
the
was a
tiniest
Minecraft
bolt
joke.
cutter ever. Like
This it's only made for your
It's just
fingernails.
two giant. As long as it's less than 100 gold pieces, I can make it however
You can
large.
make it. You
Second
can
it.
make it. You can make a toe clipper. How do you diamond toe clipper?
I could just make it to where like the whole thing's titanium, and then at the very end, where the actual like head of the bolt cutter is, the
Whatever,
blades
dude.
themselves are made out of diamond.
All right. So,
But yeah, it'll just be like titanium or something. I don't know.
anything else?
Whatever the strongest metal Garbu knows is.
Anything else that
I
someone can think of?
Maybe I should like wear a cloak over top of all this.
What cloak?
I'm just saying, maybe I should. Oh, like to try and hide the fact that I'm a kobold.
Do you want me to just use a disguise kit and disguise you to not look as much like a kobold?
You make him look like a halfling. Oh no, wait, he has a beak and yet.
Yeah. What if I just wear?
reduce? He'd be a little halfling.
Yeah, his face is like.
Yeah. What if I just wear a cloak and maybe a mask or something?
Hold on.
Hold up.
Let me look at the.
Uh,
Let me.
Would that go under equipment, DM? The bolt cutters, or under loot or tools?
Tools.
Yeah.
So, I have a cloak of elven kind. If I gave you my cloak of elven kind and at least still casted that spell, we would all have advantage. Or am I just wrong about how that works?
No,
No, we
that
get a plus
spell
10.
adds 10, but the Cloak of Elven Kind would cancel my disadvantage.
Which was what I was
Yeah, no-
hoping for.
No
Yes,
matter
he would just
no
do
matter how
more.
many advantages you get, if he has a
It just
disadvantage, it
cancels.
Yeah. So
If I have
yeah.
1 disadvantage and 5 advantages, it's still just canceled.
cancels. Yeah.
and
I
I mean
don't
Like
think
to
if you
I
had
be
have-
2
to be fair,
advantages,
even he did roll low last time, but like with that plus 10, like it helped a lot. So
Yeah. But the lack of disadvantage might help as well. But I'm more saying like maybe I should just kind of wear this cloak for the sake of trying to hide from certain groups.
I mean, if it's that bad, I could just cast invisibility on you, right?
Full time, all day.
all day,
8
every
to,
day.
I mean, we just go chill
No.
in the inn and we just wait until tomorrow. Just go do some
8
other
to
stuff.
10 hours. I don't know. I'm just trying to say
I mean,
maybe.
I can teach Luru and Lucy the games I used to play when I was younger, so you can just chill.
Or maybe we could try to find like a hat of disguise or something. Would
You
I
can
know
go
what
look
that
all
is?
you want. I'll go hang out with the gang.
If I'm already out shopping for bolt cutters, might as well. Let's go see what sort of magic items this trading town has.
Done. So while you guys
There you
do
go.
that, I'm gonna. Is there anything else important for you guys?
No, I'm just playing with the kids.
So as it gets later in the evening, sun is already setting and stuff like that. Hey, if you've been really struggling now, and
Haven't ever since the glitch came back, he hasn't really said anything. Even with the beatings, he's just quiet, not
uh,
reacting at all.
you
Well,
can
besides that.
you feel like it's hard to tell probably now of like what, in a sense, of what time it could be. You haven't really slept well. Now all of this like mental and physical exhaustion that's hitting on you, as it's kind of going. But you hear a few more footsteps, about like 3, as they're coming down, and at this point they all sound the same to you. The door opening even almost sounds like other footsteps, and you hear, not hear, but you feel somebody kind of like barely tapping you on the face. Hey, wake up. Come on now. And you hear like he kind of gets close to you. If you be on your good behavior, maybe we can set some sort of accommodations for you. I would highly suggest that as a courtesy warning. And he kind of leans back. All right, ma'am, he should be somewhat coherent for you. And you can hear, well, I do hate to see you in this predicament. From some of the things I've heard, you may just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, we're going to try to ask you a few more questions. If you comply and you tell the truth, then we can see what we can do for you. Okay? I want to make this as painless as possible. And if everything goes well, you can be out.
Insight check.
Make an insight check,
With disadvantage.
of course.
I had to look up the exhaustion thing just to remember. It's 2, and my speed is halved. 18.
Oh, nice. Dang.
Nice. You haven't heard her voice before out of all the people that has came by, but this one sounds pretty genuine. Like, straightforward genuine. Like, this person's not here to mess around to play games. Like, from what it sounds like, they're here to just get information. And if it's what they want to hear, then they have no further use of you.
We were just talking. We went into
Before you get started, how about you not resist, and then we can. Question is, do you resist as this little wave kind of comes over you?
Zone of truth, probably.
Yeah, it is Zone of Truth, probably.
Or
I
It's
won't
gonna
resist.
know if you do. Yeah.
I won't resist. Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. You said that you were at the warehouse to meet a couple of friends or something. Can you explain to me again?
We were discussing an alliance possibly with one of my companions'
Family.
family. Yeah, it's complicated. Family. About killing someone else in this family.
Okay. Was there any particular reason why you were in that warehouse?
That was the meeting spot. We weren't really. That was the spot we were told to go to.
Do you think they know anything about it?
No.
Who is this family? Are they something we should know?
He's not trying to lie. He's actually trying to. It's like one of those things where he's like, they're more. They keep up north more, but I don't. They're looking for someone. I don't think they're really trying to get involved with business. I think if it was something where there was like 7 or 8 other warehouses, they might have just picked that one.
Okay. Do you know? Do you know who Vithra is, or Vithraya?
Do I? I don't think I do.
I honestly don't think you would.
No.
I think the most is you heard them mention the name the same way that we did.
Yeah, that would be really about it. Because they were talking to you when they said like, "What are you doing in Vithraya's domain?"
No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who that is.
Okay. And you hear a guy, like a little bit of a shuffling, and make a perception check.
With disadvantage because exhaustion. Let's go. We got this.
Listen,
Alright.
you did well on the insight check. You got this. Hey,
Ooh,
still a
16.
16.
Damn.
Not bad.
Okay.
Wasting all
High
your
rolling.
good rolls here, though.
Mm-hmm.
You hear very faintly as this person leans over, and they're not making a lot of loud noises for you to probably not really hear, and it's just, yeah, William said he seemed like he was telling the truth, but wanted to see what the kid got. Well, no matter. All right, what is your name, if I may ask?
Sure. AF Alucard.
Was there any other individuals with you, since you said you were meeting?
Yes.
What are their names?
I gotta make sure I say these right.
You can't lie.
I know, I don't want to. I just want to make sure I could say it right. I don't want to screw
It's
it up
like
the name.
you can't lie. You don't have to answer the question.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't lie.
It's always to
Can't lie.
keep your mouth. It's always good to keep your mouth shut.
But
I get-
It's up to you.
Okay, yeah.
You've been through this hellhole. It's totally up to you on what you think you would do.
I can't say 2 of them, but I can tell you 1 of them.
If you don't want to say, that's fine. We don't necessarily have a need to know. As far as I'm aware, my warehouse is still in good condition. Besides 2 lanterns, I think you owe me on that one.
They had them set up, I guess. There's a signal
Well,
in case we fought there.
regardless, I will. How did you carry? How much money did you carry on you?
Oh, let me look. It was
he had the least
It's
out
like
of all.
$4.
of us. Yeah.
117 gold, 2 silver.
Bad.
I had 2 daggers, a short sword, a long sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I had
Glasses, cane,
glasses, cane.
armor.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take what it costs to replace those, but fear not, as I am not
10.
going to rob you from everything.
Okay.
You can go ahead and start to unshackle him as they go to get the process started of trying to unshackle you. And why don't you take a moment to breathe? As long as you don't try anything stupid, you telling the truth so far, we will get you cleaned up and we can try to get you back to your friends tomorrow.
I so badly hope that we don't find out that he's released before we do our whole thing.
I show up at the tavern and you guys are already going
Yep.
there. Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did they go?
We're just like, where's Ace? Tell us
Where is he? Where is he?
But
Someone just does bail Batman. Sorry.
I am sorry to have you in this sort of situation, but it's business. I hope you can maybe somewhat understand. Of the reputation that I have, there's other competitors that I'm sure would like to even get a remotely sniff of what I have going through my lanes, if you will.
Some question. Unironically, wouldn't the my illusion wouldn't be up of the boop. So they could. Oh shit! They can actually see I'm blind.
Now,
Mask of Many Faces doesn't require concentration or anything, so it should be fine.
Well, no, I thought because it's one of those things where it just
well, the fact that
It
first
would-
off you went unconscious,
so it would just go down. It would have went.
it
away,
would
so
have
they would've just saw.
it's been down for a long time.
So they've known for a while I've been blind, so it's fine. Okay.
But it's one of those that since you kind of gave off a little bit of a magical presence, if you will, especially when they took you in, it seems as though it doesn't necessarily bother them. That it's like not surprised,
being
if
up-
you will.
They were. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay.
But again, sorry. Maybe next time, don't just go into any warehouse that you need
Don't
to
know.
have a conversation. And it's not like some of the plays that you probably have seen.
Yeah, I don't know why we just didn't pick the forest or something. Honestly, that could have been so much easier.
Well, thankfully, again, a lot of my product is still fine. Nothing is damaged or destroyed, so that's a well bonus for your part. Anyways, you can go ahead and take him to at least get him cleaned up and feed him something. All right? Yes, ma'am. All right, and what was your name?
AF.
Well, Mr. AF. Hopefully you can have a somewhat decent night, and like I said, I promise you will take you back to your friends in the morning. Well, I'll at least have someone escort you back.
Okay.
And the sounds of her footsteps as she walks away there just clack, clack, clack. And the two people kind of like lift you up, and you can feel they'll definitely, have some muscle behind them as they lift you up after unshackling everything and escort you off. You go off into just this little room by yourself, and they kind of place you a little bit kind of like against the wall, kind of like trying to help you stand up. It's like, you're going to be able to stand up? You look a little bit off. I mean, I would kind of expect it, but you seem a little bit more worse than where.
I don't know
Y'all
how to
beat up a
describe.
cripple.
I don't know how to describe what happened, but something magical, and not in the good kind of magical.
Well, hopefully you don't mind, and you still feel like something a little bit around your wrist, but they're not like chained, if you know what I mean. If Well, when you do leave, we'll take those cuffs off, and again, they're not chained up. You can still move freely. This is more of just a cautionary protection. While the mistress agreed to have you return, this is just more of safety standards. I hope you can understand.
What day is it?
It's only been a day since we picked you up.
Oh,
And
I
he
thought it's.
kind of like looks back, and he pulls out his little notepad that it's like a mini calendar on it. And it's like it's the 7th of
He also
Mistums.
pulls out a word of the day calendar.
Yeah,
You recognize the sound of the pages moving.
it's the 7th of
Taft.
Mistrum.
Okay. It's been about 3 or 4 days since the right or no?
Your sense of time, because of what you mentally went through, is really off.
Um, sorry. It's I think my
Look, I think you just need some rest, all right? I know, look, between me and you, sorry, we tend to put anybody who comes into our prison to help motivate them to speak the truth. But
that's not what I'm worried about.
here, look,
I-
he kind of like takes your hand and he kind of points the finger, which is a little bit behind you, and he's just, the bath's that way. All right, one of the maids have already got the water up for you. Why don't you go ahead and go clean yourself off? All right, we'll be back. Just hang in there, and kind of like one of those, like you put something leaning against them, and you kind of like barely move your hands to make sure it doesn't fall, and they're just all right, come on, let's go. And they walk out, and you do hear like a door lock, but you know at this moment you think you're in the room by yourself.
The fuck happened?
Can he not like sense the normal radius around himself?
Yeah,
Either? Where
he can-
normally
he can do
senses, like,
that.
people? Okay.
It's just,
I was just curious.
I mean,
don't-
the guys wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I was just curious for the sake of, because you were like, as far as you know, no one else is in the room. Because I thought he could kind of like almost
I mean,
feel
if-
anyone.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, again, for just representation.
I was just making sure. Never mind.
The fuck did she do to me?
So, are you doing anything for the night, Aeth?
I'll hit that I'll hit that bath. And then
Oh, shit. Oh,
He's
shit,
gonna
I'm
drown. Ocean's gonna come drown him in the bath.
I'm not gonna even spend that long in there, and then I'm just head to bed.
Okay.
Head to the bed.
So, as we go to the next day,
But I couldn't find like any sort of hat of disguise or anything.
Oh,
No.
wait.
No.
Does it drop one or does it stay
It-
at 2?
it only drops one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was more wondering if it stayed there or if it dropped one.
Yeah, no, it just
Okay,
drops
we're
one.
good.
So,
Okay, never mind.
Could I have at least bought some fabric then?
sure.
Very small fabric.
Like how
and then
much?
just
Like how much are you
enough
wanting to try to
make a
spend?
2-foot tall cloak.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Terwijl just
t-
bought a
three
2-foot cloak.
3 copper pieces or something.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will just fabricate that into a 2-foot tall cloak.
Okay.
And then I will wear that and try to look as least like a goblin or not goblin, kobold as I can.
So when are you guys getting up to
I'll
try
make
to
sure
go
that
do
it
this?
fits over my armor as well, just as a note.
Yeah.
I mean, since the boys like to sleep, they probably once they start waking up.
Yeah, I think we wake up early, right, Clarence?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should wake up early tomorrow.
Okay. Well, it's tomorrow. So.
Good night.
Tonight.
I guess.
So we wake up in the morning as early as we wake up, I guess.
Okay. We'll say it's sun hasn't came up yet for sure.
Knock on Elisa's door.
What?
She's
We're awake.
she's still asleep.
We're awake.
you
We're
guys
ready to
should-
go.
You guys are not supposed to be awake. What's this bullshit?
We
Wait.
thought
We were responsible.
Go back to
Well, I
bed.
we got
wasn't.
prepared last night. We
You-
thought we
Well,
were
I
going.
wasn't.
You
at
guys,
this.
I
can,
was-
you guys can even hear the whisper as Lucy looks to Elise. She's like, "How many people are trying to come in this room?"
No one, so they're not gonna come this year. Like we were, like I'm not done yet.
How
Oh,
much
they're
time
naked.
do you
We
need?
should leave. They're naked. Let's leave.
Okay.
We'll come back in a couple hours.
I put my hood up.
Garbu.
I'm going to ignore what I just heard him say.
My hood up.
Yeah, just like you always
Oh.
like a good. We always need a good modicum of ignoring them.
What
That's
did you think I
just-
said?
No,
Clarence
it's what
said.
Clarence
Oh.
said.
Clarence said.
We sleep naked. I feel like everybody does. It's just normal.
I
mean,
don't.
I'm kind of like smooth, so
Yeah,
Lu-
it's like this thing.
Luro doesn't.
Oh, that's his problem.
That's his problem.
Laura sleeps in a pile of stuffed animals, so it didn't
That's
really
true.
matter either way.
So,
Skip time because we're like I was like at least would definitely take consideration that they would wake up late because they always do.
all right. So,
I mean, to be fair, it's not that we wake up late. It's that we normally wake up later than everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. We wake up at a reasonable time, and you wake up at a slightly like I pressed the snooze button 4 times.
You guys press it like 8. Or no, you have your alarm set later, and you still press it 8
My
times.
alarm is set at the end of when Elisa's news normally stops going off.
Yeah, and then you
And
see
then
and
I
you press
snooze it,
snooze.
So,
yeah, so I'm like Elisa's like into that like
as the sun is starting to, as the sun is starting to rise, you guys group up together. Maybe have a quick breakfast.
Oh, we
Okay.
already ate ours like an hour ago.
2 hours ago.
Yeah.
oh well, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast first. Don't worry about it. It doesn't take that long.
So, what is the game plan?
4, 3 hours.
Go underwater, right?
We
I
have to
can't
Hey,
do
stay
water
safe.
breathing.
Yeah, like should
There's no
probably go
ways
to a place
out.
where maybe we should probably go to a place where people can't see us do this shit.
Probably to the north of the town, do you think?
Mm.
Or to the go back out of the town and go around or something?
Yeah, you need to go to a place where people can't see us. You don't have to go that extreme.
Okay.
And I guess we find a spot, and I will ritually cast water walking on us. Not water breathing. Sorry, not water walking. Water
I
breathing.
was gonna say I can do water walk, but I can't do water breathe.
Yeah,
I didn't
don't do
prepare
water.
it.
Don't do water walk because that would be
Well, I
problematic.
didn't prepare it.
Okay.
Dirty.
So you got water breathing going.
Yeah, and then I will summon, and then I'll say, okay, let's get into the water.
Splash, splash, splash as you guys start to go.
As we're underwater, I
good.
will I will
Alarm.
then cast
I don't have.
Uh,
We'll just do this. That sounds the closest maybe to what water would be like.
Water
then I will
triple
gi-
just makes me have to pee.
then I will conjure animals, and I will summon. How many people are we again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
5. Yeah. 5.
Five.
White shark.
Dolphins.
Damn it.
And I say, let's just hang on to the dolphins and we'll just make our way to the island. Underwater.
Okay.
Make sure one of them's not a baby dolphin.
Okay.
One is a baby dolphin for no, because they all need to pick up at the same speed.
So
No, because male dolphins are really mean to other baby dolphins.
No, it's all female dolphins.
So all of you, as you guys went underwater, summoned your dolphins. Each of you grabbed a hold of one and took off. During this time, Aeth,
Yes.
you woken up by a knock at the door. Hey, you still alive in there? Actually, you know what? No. Hey, you still alive in there?
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I'm just announcing myself before I come in.
Come in.
You're not naked, right?
Who the hell sleeps naked?
Look,
What?
there is some weirdos out there, okay?
Aaron.
I'm not about to walk in on something I really don't really want to see.
Well, trust me, I don't want to walk in on that, and I'm glad that I can't see
Aaron
anything like
and
that.
like most Warforged, they're just naked.
So,
I have one of my companions has a tendency to get naked, and I've never been more happy to be blind, so I can't actually see any of that.
He's wrong. I look
I-
good.
Wasn't there an episode where or a session where he landed on your lap?
no, it
No,
was
it's underwear.
it was
No,
his
it's
underwear.
there's underwear.
Oh
His
yeah.
underwear did. Okay.
I don't
Nice
want to
and
know
smelly.
about what you do in your personal time, to be honest with you.
I'm
And you can
Mm.
hear as the door unlocks and as the door swings open.
The
I
the
was
proper
just-
answer the proper answer would be what we do in our public time. It's not private time.
Yeah, that's true.
that's public time. That's not even private time.
I am just coming
I
to get
stay
you
away
if
from
you
them.
want to try to eat something before I take you back.
Let's just grab and go. I'm not too hungry.
All right. Well, your things are down by the dock, so we'll get to it and you can have your stuff back. All right.
Right.
All
I
right.
got my cane.
That's at the docks too with your stuff. Do you need something to
shit.
walk with?
Maybe.
Uh,
Just make sure I don't fall down the stairs. If there's stairs.
well, there is quite a bit of stairs, but we'll get you. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
So, he kind of escorts you, out and down a couple of flights of stairs here and there, but it seems a little bit more, not too deep or anything like that. Just like a few, like 4 steps here, 5 steps here. But
I'm giving off the appearance of like, yeah, okay, don't go too far, and
Yeah.
then just step by step.
so he escorts you all the way through, and you can hear people like commotions kind of happening, right? People talking or people cleaning and stuff like that. But you get all the way through this, feels like a really big building, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You get to part of a section is like, all right, now for this you're probably going to feel a little bit weird, but don't worry about it. So just go ahead and take a couple of steps forward and stuff like that. And as you do, you feel just like a little sense of like you're exiting something. And you hear him, like you don't hear him for a second, then you hear him as he comes out. All right. So we're almost there. Just this last part of the building, and then we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Takes you through.
It's the thing Orisa always cast, isn't it? More
Private
or less.
Sanctum.
Or a similar effect.
eh.
The hut.
No,
No,
private
not the
sanctum.
hut. Yeah.
Private sanctum. Oh, private
Yeah.
sanctum.
It's basically that, but probably a permanent enchantment of sorts.
You can make it permanent by casting it every day for a year.
So, um,
It's
you're gone down just a few more steps. Actually, this would be a decent amount of steps. Um,
That's it.
and you
Just a
get
lot of steps.
you get into this building, and it's like as the door opens up and you kind of go through, you can now hear the sounds of waves. Um, and there's a couple of little like somewhat manly-ish like voices as they kind of talk a bit. It seems like they're minding their own business, and he's like, "All right, well, all your stuff is over here on this table. If you want to go ahead and put it on, you can, or you can wait. I don't. We're not pressed for time."
I'll put it on and get it all on. We're ready.
All right, so you go to start putting it on, and he kind of slightly walks off, chats with a couple of people while he's waiting for you, and then when you're done, he's, "All right, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Well, that's the boat ready? Yeah, it's ready. I you guys want me to bring me back anything? We do need," and says like a couple of things off, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, I'll go see if it's there." All right, let's go.
We get in the boat.
So you can hear as the door opens, and just now the wind, this kind of like a very light, misty, in the air, kind of hits you. Uh, it's kind of nice, feeling like fresh air. Um, but he guides you down this little path that it's not too long, but kind of gets into a boat, and during
Bro.
that process, as you're getting your equipment on, they do take those cuffs off of you, and you can kind of feel like that tingling sensation back in your body, that you feel like you can do magic again.
Okay.
So, dolphin people.
Yeah, boy.
Done. Done.
So, how are you guys doing this?
I'll have to make our way to the island first.
So we'll say,
Dolphins come up for air though.
I mean,
Oh shit.
yeah. It wasn't my choice to go with dolphins. I think they
Yeah, but
can only
dolphins
stay
are-
underwater for like a minute at a time or something.
Let me look. Dolphin facts.
well, anyways,
It's not long.
you guys spend probably somewhere between
I don't think
8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10. Still not super long. I don't think.
Some dolphin species can stay up to 15. I picked that one. That's easy.
8 to 10 minutes.
I'm certain
Go
15.
as long as
But,
15.
I picked the 15 ones. Anyway,
Okay.
let's go.
So it's been about. It's probably going to take somewhere between 30 minutes to like an hour and 30. As you guys just kind of going through the waters, trying to locate the island that you're looking for and stuff. There's a few boats here and there. You can see every so often on like a different island what looks like a few houses here or there. Definitely something more of a little bit nice looking, but there's some that looks like almost more smaller houses, like what you would find in towns on an island or two, as you guys kind of start to go through and trying to find what you're looking for. So yeah, why don't you guys go ahead and just make a perception check, or is it
Good at those. What do you want?
13. Real low roll for me.
Also low roll.
Average for you. That's pretty average.
okay? Okay.
Basically,
Hey,
if we spot eighth on the way.
hey, throw me a d4.
A D4? Okay. Oh gosh. 4.
Okay.
No.
So, uh, you guys kind of going through. You said you guys wanted to try to be stealthy, correct? Isn't that the goal?
I think
Uh-huh.
once we get to the island,
I'm just trying to double check on if you guys are trying to be stealthy all the way there, or if you're just trying to be stealthy, like what you said, once you get there.
it will be more up to Elise, I think.
I think that like the dolphins will swim underwater, come up when they need to go underwater directly again. Like it's not like it's like more like I don't know, so that they don't go above the water for too long.
Go ahead and just roll me some stealth checks. It's like a flat roll because you guys are not.
I mean, I always have advantage because of the cloak, right?
And it's more of kind of like what your dolphins are doing.
Okay.
Well, my dolphin rolled a 9.
10.
How? You guys.
And let me
That's,
roll.
wow.
I mean,
That's tough.
normally I'd be rolling at advantage. I don't. That's why I got the cloak. Because I'm not.
Your guys, yeah, your guys' dolphins are terrible. These
The
dolphins are
one,
They
the
aren't
one
my
that,
dolphins.
the one
They're
that
Elise's.
has Laura rolled like a 13, but the one that has Lucy because she's, I guess, I don't know, just a little bit more lighter or something. It rolled a 17, so she's just. But anyways, okay. You guys are doing what you think is as stealthy as best. As you guys kind of go through, you see a couple of boats here and there. Probably hitting that hour-ish, hour 30-ish mark, especially since maybe trying to be a little bit more on the sneakier side. You guys feel like you reach what looks like in maybe the island. There's like a few others kind of like a little bit around as you're looking. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. There looks like one like little small building on one of the islands. Some of the other ones a little bit somewhat kind of hard to see, but nothing outstanding to you.
Did your dolphins take us to the right place?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
I mean, should you cast your spell about the arm now that we're here? Just
I think so.
yeah. How big is
Yeah.
the island actually? Is it big enough that 1,000 feet would be? It's like a sixth of a mile, give or take. You know what I mean?
Uh, these are some decent sized islands. It's not like some really tiny ones, that's for sure. So it's up.
what
It's
do you
up to you
think?
guys.
Oh,
I mean, we could start walking inland. The problem there is like, would I have an idea at all that they would have anything magical guarding this building?
I mean, you would have no clue if they would or wouldn't.
Okay. Because I can put in a spell around where we live that is an alarm that goes off when people go through it. And that's what my worry is. We just go through it, sets off an alarm, and they know we're here.
I mean, we can breathe water for a while.
For the entire
Stay
day.
underwater and maybe
Or for 24 hours, sorry.
dig the tunnel from
We need to
underwater.
know. We need to know where we are digging. Otherwise, we're just like randomly going somewhere. I mean, we could have Luro already do the like I don't know.
I mean, maybe, yeah, just do the Lura thing.
See if we can find him.
Sarah, do you
I mean-
feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable, eighth, and teleporting back?
As
Really?
like water and just
part.
kind of drenching on him. And he's, are you? So you want me to try to teleport to him?
Invisibly, probably.
Okay.
See what he's up. See where he is.
Can I
If
ask
he's on
you a
here.
question?
Yeah.
I-
Him.
Yeah, is he aware of his like specific like his spatial awareness of where he's going and where he's going to be when he's going there or when he gets there?
No.
Like how?
It's
Okay,
just
that's what I was wondering.
it's because if that's the case, then he probably like wouldn't have fell off the eagle. It's
I just wanted.
think of it. It's like it's think of in a real simplistic term. Think of like Dragon Ball Z when Goku does his instant transmission to somebody. It's like he's able to lock onto somebody, and he just kind of goes there.
Okay.
But he doesn't know the situation or circumstance that is around that person. He just knows this is who the person I'm trying to go to, and that's where I go.
Like Gohan was swinging a sword that one time, and you just teleported right in front of him, almost got cut in half.
Yeah, so it's it's he doesn't have that type of awareness. But yeah, he you can see he's like real nervous about this as it's something you guys definitely make it seem like dangerous, and he's
just thought
Come back the
Definitely
moment
be
it seems
invisible.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you be invisible while you do it and then come back like as soon as you do it?
I can, yes, it's just a little bit scared is all.
You got this. Like they can't stop you from doing it, so.
Yeah, you'll do great, and I'll guide him.
You can see his form instantly goes invisible, and it's almost like the dolphin kind of like lifts up just a little bit as he teleported away.
When does he show up in time?
So, hey, if you're you've been placed on this boat, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a huge thing. Doesn't feel like it's like a rowboat either. Is there anything specific you're doing?
Holding the cane in one hand, I guess. Just still adjusting to coming back, I guess, and
Okay.
really quiet.
All right. As you kind of like sit there, this guy as he comes up and he's, all right. Well, we'll say it's like recently taken off, and he's just you can hear what sounds like maybe 2 or 3 other footsteps. That'll kind of like looks like they're checking on things. Again, think of an idealish like a fisherman style like boat, just something kind of small, nothing too big. As this guy comes back and he's, all right, well, do you know where your friends are going to be? Is there a good place to try to drop you off or something?
Probably at
'Cause-
the docks. Just driving off at the docks. I'll probably head to the inn.
All right, are you going to be able to? I mean, like, no offense.
Yeah, I can.
Like, I didn't know you were blind at first, but you look pretty fucked up now, and
Oh shit.
as it just magically changes. Right. So, you're gonna be good.
Yeah, don't worry. You guys weren't the first people to torture me, or the second.
Well,
You probably won't be the last.
get kinda sucks, but again, sorry. Got a job to do. But
No, it's not. No, it's not you. It's okay. I understand jobs.
alright. No hard feelings. But yeah, and
Yeah.
he just kind of like walks away.
Oh, is this the guy that punched me like really good?
This is the guy that he brought the food and asked you a couple of questions, and you just blatantly, like, in a sense, threatening him and stuff like that too.
You're like, my psychopath is gonna kill you.
Oh,
He
tell
was the
guy
one.
that was
He was the one who escorted. Like he took you from your room all the way down. Like it's that guy.
Oh, tell the guy that the more recent one before you that came in there for lunch. Try not to lean too much into the with the that can really mess up your wrist. You got
Yeah. I'll
never mind.
sure. Okay. Whatever.
Sorry.
He just walks away.
God.
So.
Okay.
Okay. After a little bit of time is kind of going, you hear just like a loud splash. And
What was that?
you hear like a couple of footsteps as people's like, dude, what the fuck is that? Somebody hitting us? I don't see anybody. And it's like, hey, you all right? Did you throw something?
No, what the fuck was that?
As they're like looking around. Guys, keep your eyes out for anything fishy looking, alright? Alright.
It doesn't look like a fish though, so that's good.
But-
That's terrible.
So as Loro did teleport, he comes back almost like 30 seconds later, and he also splashes into the water again, kind of like splashing around for a second, and just kind of like gets up on the dolphin that kind of like goes to pick him up, and
I
he's
think we probably would have just gone on land by then. Just waited there.
okay.
If he teleports it back to one of us.
Well, it was only like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone off, like, I would have already, like, because the spell would end. Soonish. So,
Okay. I mean, unless you guys did it when you were close to the water, but it doesn't matter. I don't care.
whatever.
So you guys are on land. He kind of pops back. He's there was a lot of water. Sorry, I couldn't see anything.
So he's not even. Oh.
He's not
Yeah.
here.
I don't know.
Are you
What's the
mad?
point?
I
Like, we had this plan, and then it falls literally into the water.
I think
God,
now he
man.
owes us too. He
I-
owes
Yeah.
Lord Bell. He owes us.
And he
Message
owes that
and
the,
all
potion.
this.
message the bastard, see what he's up to.
uh
Not you, him.
oh okay
Me?
good because I
Yeah, you.
Luro,
don't
you're
wanna-
fine. You did great. You
Cindy.
did great, Luro.
Not you.
Luro,
Not you,
I-
him.
you're wonderful. It's
I-
amazing.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
did
how.
a good job. I'm not upset at you. Don't worry about it. I'm upset at Aid.
I think I don't know how to swim.
Oh wait, what?
We'll work on that later.
Yeah.
Eighth, where the heck are you? We came to the island to save you, and you aren't here. Luro just splashed down looking for you. Come on!
You bastard.
I
Add
ran
that.
out of words.
Fuck. Said another one, didn't say you bastard. No, just kidding.
I'm back in the town.
No, you're on your way.
No, I'm doing the text thing where you say, "Yeah, I'm back in." I'm like, that text thing, like,
Oh.
"Yeah, I'm totally back at home. I'm almost back to the town." What day is it?
It's been like a day.
think I think I was being tortured by something else.
What the? He said he's back in town, and he was being tortured by someone else, and he asked me what day it is.
See, I told you so. Again, I was right
What the heck
again.
is this?
I told you there was something wrong with him.
We've known there was something wrong with him, though. That's like his thing, though, right?
Yeah, but like that day when I was like fucking with him during the night, I told you there was something wrong with him.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like specifically in general.
No.
'Cause there's
That-
something
that-
wrong with all of us.
No, I'm pretty cool.
It's almost back in town.
Aren't you a murderer? Like,
No, I haven't murdered anyone. I've
Are we just
hurt
gonna
people.
like go back now?
Yeah, sure. Like this, I'm like
It's stupid.
yeah,
this sucks.
this is all Eight's fault, man. If he could just
had the ninja stuff ready, and you're just like canceled.
You want me to water walk us back, and we can just walk?
Like you hear like mission failed. We get him next time.
Yep.
You want to do water walk and then we'll just
no,
walk
no, we're
back?
gonna fucking fly. Fuck this shit.
Okay,
I'm annoyed, and I don't care.
sounds good to me.
All
I'm
right.
just like, phew, eagles, summon the eagles, and they just fly. And I'm looking down at the water to see if he's anywhere in the water still, because it wasn't that long.
So you guys get an eagle and flying, and
yeah.
it makes it a lot easier going above and stuff like that. You see
Mm.
a bunch of smaller ships, so you can try to make a perception check if you want to.
I'm looking for a blind idiot. No, it doesn't. Like, I'm looking for my blind idiot. God damn it. I will add my thing because I can. 21.
21.
Fuck it.
All right.
Wait,
Got an average.
I mean, gotta go up, right?
Yeah.
As there's you can't be too high as you're trying to see some of these ships, especially if there's people on and stuff like that. But you think there's one ship that maybe that looks like him.
As we fly over, I send him. I like look at it and I send a message with my earring. And I'm like, "Is that you dumb nuts?"
Hey, yes.
Oh fuck! Not this again. God damn it! I thought this was over. What? You and that entity fucking with me now again?
I hear that and I'm like, "What the fuck are you even talking about? No, it's us. Look up, you idiot."
Mm-mm.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
how I got. It's not even that. I don't even make that sound. It's like, this is how it gets. This is how it got me the last all those years. Ah.
You mean what the like you? What do you mean? You got taken like fucking yesterday. What are you talking about? Like
You
I'm so
fucking
fucking
tortured
confused.
me. You
It
and that
wasn't
entity
yesterday. It was the
tortured
day
me.
before.
Hey,
yesterday.
man, are you
Yeah.
okay? You're
Ethan's just yelling on the boat to nothing.
like, dude, I don't think it was that bad, was it? I mean, then again, I don't know if I want a good response because that means we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I think you're right
No,
about
it
that.
wasn't. Not you guys. Not your torture. Somebody else's torture.
Are you on drugs?
I
No.
can see one of the other figures and I point at them and I'm just like, he has gone through some shit. I don't know what exactly, but he is fucked up. We'll
I
take
heard
care of him. Don't worry about it.
I heard about some like space weed. last
Roll.
town.
Well, just roll a d4.
See
Sure,
which
I don't
one
care.
it is.
I don't really care which one it is. One again. Let's go.
Okay.
I swear to God, that's fucking me.
As you get the distance. And who the fuck is this?
Your mom.
I was so close to saying something like along those lines.
You should. Come
Yeah.
on.
Damn.
No. Well, okay, I'll leave it. Your mom. No, just kidding. We're the idiots that we're trying to get him back. Also, he's the biggest idiot though.
Oh, so where are you? And you can just come get him, or do we need to keep heading back to town?
I look down. I go. Oh, we can get him unless you're planning to go get something in town.
Whichever makes it easier and gets him off my boat.
Elise is like, guys, do we want to fuck with Aid? As I shout like, guys,
Yeah?
we want to fuck with Aid.
I still have banishment prepared.
Oh no.
No, not like that. I was thinking that we just swoop in and let the eagles pluck him off the deck.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm cool with that one.
that would be slightly hard. That definitely would require a check. Because
Buff,
the
buff the eagle you're on, Clarence. Buff the eagle you're on.
Guys.
It's the sail that's in the way.
Yeah, dexterity buff it.
I'm going. Dexterity or strength for athletics?
Dexterity.
No,
Okay.
dexterity
I'm
because
gonna
it's like
slap my eagle on the
'Cause
booty.
it's
I don't know if that's
athletics is strength,
Am I on the
acrobatics
same
is
eagle as
dexterity.
Clarence?
yeah, you
Or
always
no, we're
together.
always on. Are we always together? I thought we were normally separate
I mean, you
due
can
to being the two smallest.
Well,
uh,
trying to maybe count them out. I'd say at this time you guys were probably together, unless
Okay,
it's
let's do it together.
guidance. I'll slap a
I'm
guidance on
gonna
the eagle
smack
as
the
well.
booty of the eagle, and I'm gonna go get him, sweet thing, and then he's gonna have enhanced
The
ability.
funny thing is that the eagle understands you, looks at your wings. Eagles
It's-
understand common.
as it's kind of like flying in a little bit of a formation with all the other ones, and it's like the second you like slap it and say this, it kind of like slightly bucks you just for a second as you guys like slightly pop up, and it's
Ooh.
like the second you land, it just nosedive straight down.
What? Put your arms up. Ah!
But it just kind of goes straight down. There's just this like loud eagle screech as it's just coming down to get him. Go ahead and
Like the other eagle follows behind it a little bit, so we're in 30 feet range, so I can actually use the thing.
okay. So go ahead and roll athletics, or
If
not
we were in
athletics,
combat with these
acrobatics.
people, this would be a
Okay,
great
let's
time
see.
to just like hold a spell, and as soon as we
Advantage
get
with
down there,
plus
just
4.
release it.
It's wait, let's see if I can write the
I
code
might have.
incorrect.
I might have to roll something for that.
Uh,
Plus an extra D4.
yeah,
Or no,
plus a
that's already
D4.
with
Oh
Plus a
no.
D.
16.
16.
Wait,
Plus
I'm
21.
on the
Plus
thing.
another-
Yeah,
So 21.
This.
Oh,
25.
25.
So as
In
the
your head, you're it incoming.
as it as it kind of goes down to the boat, it kind of dives a little bit off to the side and just almost at a very quick arc up, wings kind of like fold in with its claws out, just circles. If you're just sitting there, next thing you know, you just feel this heavy force just yanks you from your seat, and you're just like, it's like one of those where you're just sitting there and you just as you just get
like a
yanked.
little dust.
As
dust
the
cloud
guards are
thing
like,
behind.
"Are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you?" And then just, phew.
Well, the one guy's I've been talking to the one guy, so he's probably like, okay, what's gonna happen? And then oh, that's funny. I love this. It's stupid.
Gotta roll something.
You roll whatever you want. Make it land.
Yeah, I gotta see what it is. Okay. I change the cane into a sword and I go to stab the eagle.
Okay. Make an attack
Do
roll.
we see this?
No, because
No.
opposite sides.
He's below, yeah.
Well,
Wait, we said incoming. I guess that could mean bad too.
mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah,
It hits the eagle.
I think it
6
still
points
has
of damage.
more HP.
Eagle lives.
Yeah.
Eagle lives.
So,
No problem.
at least yours kind of, the others kind of like back off a little bit, as it goes
As
a
we're
little
going
bit
by,
like through the boat.
I wave back at the ship.
Make a perception check.
I will also notice if my eagle's getting fucking hurt. Ooh, look at that 16.
Yeah, you'll
Low for me.
as you kind of like start to wave, you'll kind of get this like as it kind of like even screeches out in like a little bit of a pain as it tries to arc a little bit to start flapping again to maybe climb a little bit, but the sense and understanding that it's being attacked. I'll send this to you, and this is kind of like a back thought, as the first thought is about your eagle.
Does the eagle have him actively?
Yes.
Stabbing the eagle. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, like I look at that, I see it, and I'm just like, oh boy. Garby, you don't, like I just said, like Garby, you don't happen to have whole person, do you?
Who on? I yell back.
Use it on 8. He's being an idiot.
Heh. I cast it.
Counter spell.
Oh my god, he's just going hard.
Mhm.
At least you hear it just like a little bit from behind you, and it's just, what's going on? As Lucy.
Don't stab the
Like-
eagle. And I cast hold person again.
Well, for this,
And
Aeth,
like,
what,
and he's just,
Aeth,
like,
what are
see,
you
like, he's just, like,
doing?
I'm thinking this is still part of the torch.
Because this
what
will
is
be
happening?
this will be Aeth's turn.
I am
I'm a-
healing my ego, by the way.
Okay.
I will. Let's see. Where's my ego's health? Where's my thing? Healing word on my ego because I want to use some bonus action, and it's the only one that has range. 6, so that's exactly the damage he did.
Okay.
Back up to
Yeah.
full.
Go ahead, Aeth.
Okay. I'm seeing what I can do.
And this eagle is kind of like, as you're like a little bit of a swing at it, it's like letting you go and like trying to grab you with another hand. So it's like in a weird way, you feel like a little bit of its claws as it's being a little bit more difficult now. So you do feel like a little bit of like scratches and slashes here and there, not enough to do damage, but like you, as it's trying to get a hold of you without,
I'm
being-
still listening, but I need to go do something.
yeah, without it being poked and prodded.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse. And I'm
We're
gonna
die.
take another attack at the eagle.
I'm good. Can I ready Featherfall for when this eagle friggin' dies?
It's already
Uh,
a reaction. So it
Okay,
doesn't-
Yeah,
that's
it's a
fine then.
reaction. Yeah, go ahead, Aeth. Nice.
21.
6 damage again.
And then
Back.
second attack.
Mhm.
18.
Nice.
That bird's dead.
7 damage.
Actually, how much health do they have?
Total.
Think
I think they
it's-
have like 16.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's either that or 14. Hold on.
No.
I can look it up.
You don't have the stat block in front of you for every possible summon.
No, go
Ah,
jump off a fucking bridge.
They have 26 hit points.
Nice.
So
Oh,
Nice.
he's still alive.
Okay,
yeah,
good. So,
yeah. This thing's hardy. What the frick are you doing, Abe?
so it's still trying to figure out how to like handle you without being Garbo, you can do your thing now if you would like. Which
I'll try hold person again.
you already cast it the
Yes,
second time,
I
so
won't
don't
hit it again.
so don't consume this spell.
But I'll cast it and
Yeah. So Aeth, go ahead and
Eagles have 26 HP.
Yeah. Okay,
How much
here we go.
damage? How much damage was that again?
13.
7.
Oh, wait, no. I forgot Hexblade Curse. 16. 19 damage total.
close.
so he has 7 hit points left.
7 hit points left. Yeah.
Okay. So either, well, yeah, you can't. So, anyways, nice. You passed.
I save. I
As you
passed.
feel this wave kind of like coming off again, you
It's
are
not working.
you are very familiar with this method. Very familiar.
You're not getting me with this. Not again.
Lucy kind of like, do you want me to try something too?
Restrain him.
Fuck, I'll get me close.
We are close.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I
Exactly.
couldn't heal the eagle.
We're within healing word distance, so
Yeah.
Well, isn't that 120 feet?
60.
no, it's 60.
Okay, that's what I thought. Anyway, 60. Good. She will then be like, well, try this, and she extends her arm out, and she will also do a hold person.
Counterspell.
Is she within your visual range where you can even sense somebody?
If I can hear the spell from what Joseph said.
Okay.
I'd say with the distance between the eagles and the speed we're traveling,
Roll-
I'd say you'd
just
have to,
roll
have to roll
a-
perception.
Yeah, roll a perception just because of the fact of what's happening.
Okay. Disadvantage. Yeah, I gotta roll disadvantage anyway. But yeah,
It
three.
just gets lower.
That's fine.
All right, so make
Yeah.
so you don't hear it, but you feel once again this tightening squeeze. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Succeed again and kill this eagle.
Ah.
Okay,
Not,
good.
not this time.
As her hand just kind of like clutches a little bit. I think I got him.
Good. I like the eagles turn around back towards the boat, and I shouted, "Hey, that person on the boat looked like you, but younger."
He did say William, but I don't know that.
Not. Stop fucking with my mind.
Or you can't say
speak.
anything.
Yeah.
I can't say anything. Okay. Mm.
I'm gonna take you back to him because I think that's your brother. Stop hurting the eagle, you idiot! And I will
So
cast also as my bonus action will heal my eagle again.
okay.
Cause fuck this guy. He keeps
As-
hitting my ego.
As the as you guys kind of slowly start to circle back around, you can see
Nice,
as it
Mr.
looks like
Lady.
they're all trying to get the stuff tied up enough. An eagle just kind of flew by, probably shook the mast a little bit, so they're like tying everything back off and stuff as you guys kind of fly in a hover like formation around the boat.
I just shout that this idiot that you guys captured and is now stunned in the eagle's grasp. I think he's your brother.
I think he gets a save every 6 seconds, by the way, if he's truly trying to fight us. Just
Yeah, it's
by the by.
yeah, I'd take it here and there.
Okay.
Okay.
But it just kind of hovers and like you see this half orc as he kind of comes up.
No, not you.
I don't have a brother.
No, not you. The other one. The one that looks like him.
Think they're talking to you, Snow White. Oh, you shut the fuck up. As you see this, all of you can see this guy kind of come out, and he's just because we have the same hair doesn't make him my brother. My brother's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's fucked up, but he's not dead. What's your real name?
I ain't fucking telling you. What's your real name?
Stop being a bitch.
You
Stop
quit
like
being
your
a
brother.
bitch.
You sound like him.
This is
He's also,
going nowhere.
he's also a bitch.
Look, if you're gonna come talk to me, get the fuck on the boat.
Okay, wait a minute. The eagle's gonna come closer. Eagle comes closer.
Can we drop 8 from like 8 feet?
No.
So,
Oh.
Aeth,
She's
go ahead
moving.
and make another save.
Oh, I would also heal the bird again. It's at the end of his turn anyway, so whatever.
Okay, 19.
19.
As the eagles like
Ow.
slowly are trying to get a little bit closer, if you break free again. Like as Lucy is like trying to call for you, at least. What are you doing, Aeth?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with.
What's
Same.
real? What
What was
isn't?
his brother's name? It's like, he has 2 brothers. One's named like, yeah, his sister's name's Lily, and I don't remember the brothers' names. Clay
I didn't
does.
write it down.
Garbu, I don't think would. Would Garbu?
No,
I feel like Clarence would.
Clarence
I
is the
don't- I
highest
don't
intelligence out of us.
that's
Yeah.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
I know.
I
That's
know.
why I said
I don't
Okay,
think
then
Garbu
make a-
would remember.
make a history check, Clarence.
Like,
Oh my god! It's starting again.
So
Wow.
Roll me a
Can I check
D100.
if I remember?
God damn it. Oh
DM,
no.
Can I check if I remember at all?
Mhm.
Oh dear God. Does Clarence explode right here? What the heck?
What did you do?
Is it possible?
I think Garbu would remember the sister's
I-
name because she laughed, but I don't think he
Can
would
I-
remember the brothers.
Add that to
But-
the natural 1 counter, technically.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
fuck.
I'll let
No,
you
listen,
at
I
it.
think that gets an extra slot on the natural 1
All right,
counter.
I'm gonna count it as 2.
No, I'm saying like I think that's a 1 with a like star attached to it.
I'm gonna need both.
I'm right beside him.
I'm gonna need 2 eagles. This is the one carrying. Hold on. Because I'm gonna say there's probably like 3. So
I'm rolling a halfling next campaign. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
so
Watch, you'll roll a natural 1 and then a natural 1
I need
immediately after.
I need 2 eagles. The one that's carrying Clarence and Garbu. Which Clarence and Garbu,
Um,
you also have to make this roll, but it's at a disadvantage because you're right there.
I think the eagle was also probably since we're on
The
it.
2 eagles have to do it. The second eagle that's holding Luro has to roll. And Luro also has to roll a dexterity
Okay.
check with disadvantage.
Dex check or save?
Dex saving throw.
So the eagle that you're on has a straight roll because it had advantage from
7.
before. So this is the eagle that's on with them. 21 for that eagle. And the other eagle also holds a straight roll. That one was a 4. But that's
I would say this because the fact it's coming exactly where Clarence is. I don't think the eagle can dodge that. But I'll put the 21 for Luros.
Our eagle is also the one with 8th on it, so I think 8th is also right there.
very
I
And
good.
he's
feel it
held.
coming.
No, he's no longer held.
Can I just jump off and not like hurt my
No,
friends?
because you don't
No,
know
it's
this.
instant.
That's the thing about this. It just happens.
So you just
Then-
think real hard and everything goes kablooey.
Can I try to remember how it feels as it happens?
I'll let you make a history check.
I just did that. It didn't go well.
You roll another one.
Oh,
That's gonna be
okay, yeah.
terrible.
Twenty-
Oh, there we
So
go.
you
Well,
can't
these are-
you can't just you're not going to be able to just instantly jump out of the way as you feel this coming. But there is something familiar about this. That is like, wait, what's like it kind of freezes you for a second. You're like, what's happening? And then just this massive of like fiery explosion. So first off, I need to roll.
Literally fireball damage. I'm so mad at myself.
You single-handedly have done more damage to everybody else. Wow.
Well, that's not bad. Well, it's kind of high, but still.
I probably just die, right?
All right, so Garbu, you take 10 points of fire damage.
It's not bad.
Halved.
No, 10
Five.
points is halved.
Okay.
No, he has
Oh!
it again.
No, I failed to save though. So
Oh, okay,
it's-
yeah. This
yeah.
is 20.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Clarence, you take 20 points of fire damage.
Come
Thank
on.
God I hit the eagle.
Yeah, the one
You
that
got the eagle.
the eagle that they're on takes
And
20
then
points
Ace
of
just
fire damage.
stabs it immediately
The,
after
the eagle lives.
Aeth, roll a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Because you're kind of being held, so you don't. This is such an instant thing. You don't have like an instinct to dodge.
Okay.
You take
Ah.
20 points of fire damage. I said the 21 for the eagle was for Luros. That eagle was able to dodge out of the way, but it did in such a weird way that it just barely catches Luro, because he rolled bad. He takes 20. Well, yeah, he takes 20 points of fire damage too. Um.
Well, this went down south real fucking quick.
Okay. Um. So like, as Elise, as you're just like sitting there and you hear like Lucy kind of like behind you, Elise, and just this massive explosion happen where they are. Um. Roll me a athletics check to see if it can still hold. Actually, just a strength check to see if it can hold on to Aeth during this. And Clarence and Garber, roll a athletics or acrobatics to see if you can either hold on or try to get back on, as this explosion could have rocked you off.
Can I
I'm
just cast my
plummeting,
Feather
probably.
Falls like I was going to?
Now you could, yes.
Yeah, I'll just cast Feather Falls just in
Ellie,
case.
the eagle rolled a 19.
Okay. Um.
It's a 9, but I had Feather Fall already.
Okay, so both of you kind of like get ejected, but you were already somewhat mentally prepared for this, and just like one eye barely open, just a quick reaction to cast this. You hit a couple of people. Just roll me a perception check to see if you can see Luro during this or not.
Back at it again.
So,
He falls again. At least
so
you're close to water this time.
you cast this on at least you and Garbu, Aeth, who you could kind of see around, but you can't see Luro, and you hear this splash as you see an eagle like rolled over and is like trying to look for its passenger, but cannot find the passenger. Aeth,
Oh.
what are you doing?
I'm getting the fuck away from them because I'm just assuming this is just a wacky illusion. So I'm gonna use Dimension Door to get back on the ship.
Well, that's exactly where we're going, so good on you.
Okay.
This
You-
is all its fault.
Yeah.
You
Sword at the ready.
go out of the eagle form, or out of the eagle's grasp onto the ship. You can feel the wood and the ship like shift a little bit coming from the explosion. That's just like right there. I'm gonna say that's all that you can do. At least, what are you doing? And Garbu, what are you two doing?
I will command the eagle to go dive into the water to look for Neuro.
If I hit the water, I start sinking because I'm wearing very heavy metal.
You guys wasn't like 10 feet above water. I'm going to kind of put you like around 30, 20-ish like feet.
They're not gonna hurt hitting that water though.
I'm gonna start trying to Well, I can breathe.
And you
underwater,
got
so
feather,
that's the way
and you
it
got feather fall on
Yeah.
you, so you're falling very
Like
slow.
their eagle's gonna dive after them.
Don't you just have
Like
water walking?
the eagle can kind of
I-
easily like
No, I don't have it prepared.
just kind of like swift to pick both of you guys up.
I was like, it's like the other eagle's like looking down at the water and like trying to, I don't know, hover above the water looking for Neuro, and then I would just go like, I will look at. That's the mental commands I give. At the same time, I'm talking to them. It's like, I don't know what the fuck happened. We're not attacking you. Don't worry about it.
You kind of hear like this little, like a little. What else are you doing? Sorry.
Like, and then I'm like, holding up my hands like I'm not gonna do anything. That wasn't me.
You have a sister named Lillian?
What? At least you kind of feel like a little bit of a, kind of like a little bit of a push, if you will, as like within a second or 2 seconds later, you hear a splash as you kind of look behind you. Lucy's not there.
Okay, she's good. And then I activate my story form for the healing version of it. And then that's my action. My action is just to talk to him like we're not doing anything.
A lot of them, the other guys are like, they kind of like stopped. One of them is like like, what the fuck is that? But you responded with that, and he kind of goes to help everybody else, like to make sure everything on the ship is fine. Especially it got rocked like right there next to it.
Yeah, exactly.
The sail, I'm gonna say the sail's like a little bit like catching on fire. Somebody's like, they're not really paying too much attention. They're like checking everything else. Roll me a perception check for the eagle.
Has advantage on that. +4. Oof. Yeah, I will give it another. I give it some more. If it would let me instead of kicking me out of it, I will help it with my thing. But the game decided to reload.
I failed to pay.
13.
Okay. So what are the rest of Aeth? What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna turn to the one that was talking about just because he had the same hair as me. What are you talking about? You're not gonna get me on this. You're not fooling me.
Nobody's trying to fucking fool you, dude. Just holy fuck! I didn't know you were gonna be this trouble. As it sounds like he's like trying to pull something or like really pull tight on something, and it's just
He's not William, so why are you doing this to me? You and that damn entity.
at least you just see the guy like stare at him like very confused, but he's just like whatever. He's trying to quickly get things settled. Garbu, Clarence, Elise, what are you guys doing?
Where's
Seeing
Laro?
that,
Yeah, where's Laura?
seeing-
That's what we're
yeah,
doing.
seeing that he's completely useless, I will jump into water to look for Luro as well
Okay, you can
for my movement.
when you kind of go to jump in the water and trying to look around, you go and make a perception check too.
And that's actually 21 because I cannot roll below a 10 in this starry form.
Okay.
Oh no, actually no, that's the other one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then that's my own thing because I still have one.
Okay.
21 still.
So you,
Hmm.
in a very weird way, like an underwater luminescent type vibe.
Yeah, I do give light, yeah.
As you're there, you're looking around and you can see what looks like the eagle having a hard time trying to go a little bit lower, but you can see looks like they both have locked eyes. Lucy and the eagle locked eyes on Lura as she's like trying to go in to try to like push him up enough where the eagle can kind of grab with its claws. As it looks like it's trying to reach like that, and then
Is he
tries to
unconscious
get.
or not?
Yes, he's unconscious,
Okay, I will.
or it appears to be.
How far away from me is he? Because I literally just fell off the thing. Is he within like how far away? Well, how far away is he from me?
I
Even
would at
unconscious,
least.
he can still breathe underwater. But
I would at
Yeah,
least
exactly.
say still somewhere in the 60-foot range.
Okay, I will then cast my fat empowered healing word now. I will upcast my healing word as well.
Okay.
Oh, why the fuck not, right? And then I will add my my other thing. Let me double check that I'm doing this correct.
Too bad I don't have just like a loud explosion sound.
Don't worry about it.
It's like, this is the only reason why I have this. It just the whole screen explodes.
Okay, there we go. So you will heal for 22, which is like his entire health and a little bit more.
Good. So, you doing that, you see and you kind of probably wait underwater as it looks like he making sure that this is like a successful transaction between Lucy to the Eagle and stuff like that. So we're going to just slightly speed this up to the point where all of you were able to get kind of like on the boat. Lucy helped the Eagle kind of pick up Luro and put him on the boat. The guys that own the boat, everything's kind of cool. They kind of help each of you get on it safely, but they're
Any
like,
damage to your boat? Everything good?
yeah, the sail's fucked up, but everything else appears to be in order. Just loosened a lot of shit.
Give me 1 minute, or actually 10 minutes, and your sail will be great.
Well, I hope so. Okay, well, I don't care. This is fucking crazy. What the fuck happened?
Oh, I blew up.
Did you?
Why?
Like, is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know
that-
that I blew up, but I didn't do it on purpose. You can blame my dad.
The fuck?
I know he's a
Yeah.
dick.
I'm just more concerned over Lou at this point. I'm like trying to like I don't know, pat him, see if he wakes up.
As like the other people help Lucy, the last person to kind of get on, as she's kind of breathing a little heavily from being under the water too much, and Lou.
Water.
I mean,
No, we all breathe water.
yeah, that's true. He kind of like winces a little bit and coughs up a little bit of water. Just what happened?
Ah, you got knocked unconscious when you fell off the eagle.
There was this loud boom, like.
Yeah, you're all good though. Don't worry about it.
Lucy just kind of like, here, just sit up. Kind of helps him sit up against the back end part of the wall set and just slow your breathing. You'll be fine. And she kind of talks to him for a moment.
Hey,
I
Garber,
look at Lucy.
do you
I
have
look at Lucy
calm
and I nod.
emotions?
I did not prepare that. I was prepared to mess some things up.
Hey
I've-
Clarence, this is a good time for you to be big brother. I'm gonna or little brother, I suppose, and I'm gonna you calm him down, okay?
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll
start
go- I'll go
working
f-
on their sail
And I'll
because
fix.
I don't think
and I'll
Abe's
talk.
in the mood to talk.
Yeah, and I'll talk with the guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
how-
kind of like standing off to the side.
I'll start casting fabricate to repair their sail.
I really want to cast minor illusion and just mess with Eighth, but I'm not going to.
Can't see
If-
it.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so dumb.
It's a fun thing to have, though. So at this moment, while everybody's doing that, Clarence, you're trying to get Luro to calm down, and do you explain to him what happened? You don't
Not
have
yet.
to. You don't have to go into detail, but
We're gonna work on combat breathing first. Okay, 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds. Okay, we're gonna get that down. After we get that down, we're gonna move on and explain to him, hey buddy, I'm sorry, that was kind of me, but listen, it's kind of on dad because I don't want to explode. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry, we got you back up here and you're good, right?
Lucy just kind of like looks at you and it's just like, yeah, you're fine now, and she helps you try to get him to relax. Garber, you spending your 10 minutes trying to get the sail fixed or remade, if you will. Elise.
I look at Eight in the corner, and then I look at the guy who looks like him. I'm like, I'm so fucking bad with names. But that's Eight. That's your brother. And he thinks I've done something to him. I don't know what, but I think you should go. If anyone's gonna talk to him, it should be you. And if he tries to hurt you, I'll fuck him up and I'll heal you. Don't worry about it. Okay? Yeah, I'm like, I'm not messing with you. Like everyone says I'm messing with them, but I'm not. I'm trying to not mess with people at the moment.
And you can see
He's been looking for you.
there's unlike Aeth, who has like this really gruesome and heavy combat scars, he has a little, but these seem to be more of like actual like combat stuff, not like torture stuff.
Mm.
And he's just, I don't. I was told my brother died.
Well, technically, in a way, he did, I suppose.
And I'm supposed to believe that that's him. Yeah, we have the looks like the same hair, but like
How about this? You go talk to him, and you figure out, because I can only say what I think. There's only like talk about, I don't know, things you did that only he would know. Just give it a shot. I mean, wouldn't you want your brother back? I mean, like he's been trying to look for
Look,
you. And this is,
I will go give this a shot. Leave me alone.
Stop being a bitch, like your brother.
What do you mean, me being a bitch? Like,
But you don't listen.
yeah, I'm supposed to listen to this random person that came on my boat. First off, took somebody off my boat like within a fucking second. That's, I will say, mighty impressive. Second
Yeah,
off,
exactly. And
a fucking warning would have been great because that kind of also scared the shit out of me.
I want the other guy.
And
Ish.
he just kind of puts his hand to you.
Go talk to your brother.
Just walks over and look, dude, I don't know what's going on, but I'm coming over here to talk to you.
Okay. Keep her away.
Sure. And he just like looks at you and he's like, you stay away. At least.
I just go, yeah, whatever.
Alright, there. Anything else?
Okay, I heard what she was talking about a little bit. Grow up in Eastbourne?
I believe so. That's what I remember.
She have 3 brothers, 1 sister?
I have a couple of siblings, but I was told they died.
Okay. You have to. If you are William, you said that's really annoyingly squeaky voice. And now you couldn't be you.
What's your name?
AF.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
But
He
Oh,
just
shit.
doesn't believe you.
I have disadvantage at this right now.
still don't suck.
18.
Oh,
Hey,
Natural
God,
1.
bro.
Oh my god, you guys suck ass.
Another
Right.
explosion.
Yeah, sorry, my RNG's not skilled high enough.
No.
You do it at the
Anytime
worst
Ace
times.
Not how this works at all. That's not how RNG
Yeah.
works at all.
Yeah, you have
Right.
RNG at the worst time. You call it on yourselves.
Here, if I need to really prove myself, I'm gonna use Mask of Many Faces to make myself look like what I did 5 years ago.
Is that supposed to do something?
I'm supposed to prove if you if you really are my younger brother, like she or it is claiming to be.
Look, I don't quite remember what my brothers look like besides my young brother back at home.
Christopher.
DM goes, oh.
I gotta look. And how the hell do you know his name?
He,
That was my brother, my youngest brother. uh,
Look, I got one idea that would kind of settle all of this. If you are done blowing shit up, how about you come back with me? And we can settle this once and for all. My mother would know if you were her son or not.
That's why it didn't work.
Garbu says as he's working on the sail.
Like, and like Elise looks up. So that, yeah, of course, that motherfucker. Because
It was
of
the same effect. I knew it.
It was the blockage. God fucking damn it.
Okay, back to the sail.
So what are we saying that his mother is the fucking kingpin boss?
Is your mom Bethria? Is that her name?
No.
not even close.
Oh. Who
Is
the
it a-
frick is that then?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Why would you? Whatever. I don't care. You guys go fucking solve it.
How do you not? Vethria is like the heavy merchant of the waters. Like,
Listen,
Okay, we
the
know.
first time
It's just-
the first time I heard that name was like 2 days ago. Okay,
oh my
means
God.
nothing to me.
Yeah, it
She's-
means nothing to us.
She's gonna fucking kill me.
Okay,
Alright.
you want that? I can do that.
Look,
Did you know Lillian was still alive? Sorry, not my place to say. Back to the sail.
And I just go back to working on the sail.
Shit.
how about
I'm
this?
looking
Dad-
for the
No
name.
more. We don't speak of this no more. You finish with the cell as he points to you, Garbu. Looks over to like the little helping group at Luro, and it's just y'all keep doing that. Looks to you, Aith. You sit down and shut the fuck up. And he looks to you, Elise, and he's like, "Can nothing else explode on here? And maybe we can figure something out."
I don't explode. It's him who explodes.
That's not how it works, though. It's not like I do it on purpose. You guys are
I
like,
don't give two fucks. Like,
I'm just saying.
Don't stress him out. The
Yeah.
stress is what makes him explode.
You're
then,
like, don't make me angry.
then he can fucking swim.
frustrated, Sad. If I get a little backed up when I eat cheese, there's a problem too.
Then
so-
get off my fucking boat.
Okay.
It's not your
Okay.
fucking boat. It's that guy's boat. I just pointed at the random guy.
Point at the orc, yeah.
Yeah.
And the orc's just like, "No, don't warn me." He kind of goes back doing his thing.
I'm trying to concentrate here. It takes 10 minutes to
Oh
cast
my
the spell.
God.
This is great.
So, let me ask this: do you guys wait long enough for them to go? Actually, would they? No, yeah, they had to. Would you guys wait with them long enough for them to go back to the port to get something that they need in town, and to go back to this place?
What do you need? I can probably make it for you.
No. Like there's something that you won't be able to make, and they won't explain to you what they're doing.
Okay.
It's drugs.
I can make anything for you. I can make 2 anythings for you as long as it's less than 100 gold pieces.
Anyways, do you guys wait or not? Okay.
This one's from 8, though.
He
So-
seems in a stabby mood.
We will pick back up with you guys arriving back to the island, as it looks like what you guys are starting to get a little bit familiar as William, as he looks like he's trying to explain to somebody who's more like definitely a seasoned human male, definitely like a decent little bit of a beard, parts
Still
of
a
it's
bitch.
like a little bit gray, but he's like kind of looking at everything and is just listening to all of this, as William looks like he's trying to convince to let you guys come back in.
I mean, I don't need to go. I can wait there. I don't care.
Well, we'll figure
Right.
that out next time. So, thank you everybody for joining us. As always, I want to go ahead and thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Boom.